All right, we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to the Sunday night stream. It's me, Mr. Cardconomist. And I am so tired. Let me get the menu put together. All right. How about a title? What should the title be tonight? Pricing up more slabs, OP09 price jump, live card shop. All right. OP9 prices on the rise. Why? Because I can't restock it. I can restock it, but if I restock it, I have to go with the much higher price. So, yeah. That to me tells me that the suppliers are low on it, or it's selling too well for them, or something. I don't know. But I was warned that if we wait a while, the prices will fall anyways, because a new wave of them will be printed. So that's what I was told. I missed you last night. Was going through Poke withdrawal. Yeah, I decided to take Saturday night off. I don't think I'll be doing that next week, but I might do it again in the future. It's a nice thing. I don't get a lot of off time. Here we are. Because I don't live a normal life. All right, check this bad boy out. Escape from First Order Finn. So I saw this for sale on eBay, and my first thought about it was that the label was crooked. Look at that. Can't be that way. So the label is real crooked. I don't think I did this one. I don't think I encapsulated this one. And then when we zoom in over here, that says 15,000. That's got to be a typo. That can't be 15,000. So this one's got to get demolished. We don't want this one. The card inside is just a plain holo. Well, I'm just going to throw it in the trash. It'll get demolished in the dumpster. Ooh, I need to do the trash. All right, so I keep an eye on that kind of stuff because, you know, that's my logo on that card. I don't want my logo on it if it's no good. So if you guys ever run into a Cardconomist graded card and you think that the quality is subpar, contact me because I might buy it to get rid of it. Or I might pay you to get rid of it. One or the other. But it's got to be gotten rid of. All right, let's turn this on. Yeah, anytime there's a slab that doesn't look good, we'll destroy it. We only want good looking slabs in circulation. All right. Yeah, encapsulation's a bit of a messy business. I got a message from CGC, and they told me that they ruined one of my cards just the other day, and I'm thinking, man, PSA ruins my cards, CGC ruins my cards. It is hard to run a card grading company and not eventually make some kind of mistake, man. All right, let's jump over here. So I am very tired tonight. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I will not have the normal amount of energy that I do. I am super tired. I did not get a lot of sleep the last 2 days. I was just waking up early each day. I feel like I got 3 hours of sleep today. Let's get some of this Shrouded Fable open ahead of time. I know we were low on that. Shrouded Fable. Hope you guys had a good weekend. What'd you guys do for your weekend? I'll fix the camera, don't worry. What did you guys do for your weekend? Anything interesting? All right, party too hard. Yeah, I was partying. Must be little Timmy and Jimmy messing up, mister. Get the bolt cutters. I visited my brother. Wow. How nice. Okay. There we go. Glad to see you. Sorry you're so tired. Getting bad sleep sucks. Oh my god. A new case of HoloLive, Weiss HoloLive has arrived. So we have a new case of that. Put this over here. 105 all day. The heat is killer in California. Oh man, my arms are tired and everything. Exhausted, man. All right. I had a busy weekend. I was out with Karis getting exercise all week. There. All kinds of exercise. All right. All right, and then you order Taco Bell and undo all the work you've done. We did it, honey. We burned 200 calories. Let's go eat 1,000 calories of Taco Bell as a celebration. Let's see. This goes in here. Anyways, Karis and I got home late today, and so we ate dinner at like 40. We ate dinner at like 11:40 p.m. tonight. That's why I'm so late. Because then I kind of tucked her in for bed. That always takes a little while. Right. Ooh, loud. Mister just sent $50 on ZELLE. Nice. It's 85 in San Diego. San Diego, which of course means a whale's vagina. No. Scholars say the translation has been lost. Saint Diego means Saint Diego. Well, agree to disagree. A little pretty card. Okay. Some lady and her 4-year-old died with the heat by Disneyland. You're saying she died with the 4-year-old? That's tragic. What, did she like die and then the 4-year-old get trapped outside or something? Jesus. That's just a terrible way to go. Heat exhaustion? No way, dude. That's why I stay indoors on my couch, because I'm smart. Yeah, you gotta have a bottle of water or something with you. Mister has it tucked in right now. There we go. Grabbing this. She passed out in the car and the kid was in the car too. Oh my God. That is so tragic. Mom dies and therefore you're sentenced to death along with her. Oh my God. That's wild stuff, man. What a way to go. Yeah, cars are a heat trap, man. Lots of people die of dehydration with water still in bottles. Yeah, maybe they just don't realize they need some of it. Or maybe it's that hot that it can't save them. All right, there we go. How's your day going, Mr. Baseball Mitts? Are you excited for the presidential debates this week? I'm going to be watching. All right, there we go. I'm going to be like, fight! Hadouken! All right. They tried to conserve it. What, the water? Okay, let's get a little rotate going. We got a lot of new slabs, obviously, and so a lot of new prices on these slabs, too. 125. I believe the first order of the night is a big payment sent by Anthony Kalura for a no rarity Onyx. Very cool card. Let's see if we can locate it. Okay, so it's not up on the table at the moment. The question is, where did it go? Any slabs? May want to buy a few before shipping. Yes, we have slabs upon slabs. And in fact, I'm looking for one. Let me check here real fast, just in case. So, I saw Anthony Kalura sent money for a no-rarity Onyx. Where is no-rarity Onyx? I saw a no-rarity something else in there. Did I really just put it in the box? Is that what I did with it? You have to excuse me, guys. I'm going to start looking for it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Perfect. Yes, it was in the box. That's sold. That's a really good one. I was surprised how long it took to sell it. Because it's base set, no rarity. Okay. Whew. I just looked into the article of the lady in the car. She actually survived and the 3-year-old passed. Some people should just never have kids. Oh, that's sad, man. Now, you can't beat up on her, man. She wasn't trying to kill her kid. All right, Anthony Kalura. There you go. Ooh. All right. Anthony Hamane, Evo Zard Slab away. Okay. Let's see. Slab away. Click. Anthony Hamane. Down to 750. All right, nice. Seeing some progress. So I spent some money. Go this all the way. What is this? Sad. I got an email from my real estate agent. I found a really good house to potentially buy and rent. And I asked him, are rents allowed on this home? And he said, rents are not allowed. I was like, that makes sense. That's why it's still on the market. If it was oh, I got another important email. Hold on, let me read this one too. Let's see. We would charge you only 18%, so you'd be coming home with more money at the end of the season. I know money isn't the biggest deal, but you'll also be getting consistent 5-star to increase the revenue year over year. All right, so now we're going over here. It's time to look through all these. Let's see. Who got some cash back? You did. Oh my God, I spent a lot of money. I took Karis out to a show today. It was pretty neat. It lasted till like 9 p.m. It was like an acrobatics show. It was pretty neat. It was a Chinese acrobatics show, and they were doing all kinds of wild stuff. Clicking on this. The Megazord was nice. Show me a few slabs around 100 to 1K. I will buy it now and ship anything, or ship everything. Well, we'll be rotating all these, and from 100 to 1,000. Well, the expensive ones tend to be in the middle, although I don't think that's true right now. I don't have my slabs organized that way, Mr. Adam. So I don't have like a box of $100 slabs, 200, 300. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't have my slabs organized that way. Here we are. If I recall, I put $650 onto your slab away for you, but you maybe wanted to use that to buy a slab. So I've got that in mind, but we have to actually run into something worth buying, okay? Mr. Me, I have a plane to catch. All right. There were these. What's this? Well, this one's 930. There's Moltres. He's pretty cool. All right. The problem with these is none of these are priced up. I mean, they have price tags on them, but they're all out-of-date prices. Like, look, that says 505. That's probably like 700 now. If it's not on the table, it all has to be price checked. But yeah, I got, I got my valuable slabs. They rotate, but they rotate slowly. I kind of let them get a little older. All right, Damian Holding says Radiant Charizard QR. Okay, so where did I put the to be graded TCC slabs. Because he wants to add the, here it is. He wants to add the QR to it. Ah. All right, good. Oh, because I bent it. That's funny. Not the thick wick. Can I see that? Mew? You did see it. Well, you want to see it twice? All this guy wants is, oh, show me this, show me that. Let's see. Here it is. Mew. That's Expedition Mew. What happened to Alexis? Well, she still works for me. Miss Alexis does all the all the shipping, and she's learning how to encapsulate cards. She has not hosted as many streams lately. I guess that's not a really big deal. We are. I don't know if she has a lot of enthusiasm to do that, or if maybe it's a little stressful to do, or maybe it's just a time crunch thing. It might just be a time crunch kind of thing. All right, so here we have a $930 slab. Mine's $925. That means the price remains exactly $925. So that is Expedition Mew, $925. There it is. Yeah, she's still here. Manuel Castro, $200 on his slab away. Thank you, Manuel. Okay, let's see. 1580 goes down to 1380. There it goes. Christian Gomez. Mail my stuff. I have 2 bags and a few slabs, like 5 to 7 slabs. Sounds good, Mr. Christian Gomez. Thank you so much. All right. I like your $1 tip. Really appreciate that, man. That's really nice of you. Hope you're having a nice weekend. I know work's starting on Monday for a lot of people. I took Saturday off. I'm all refreshed. Christian Gomez, huh? Didn't see in there. We'll try it here. We got an overflow box here. Charles B. Losky, Christopher Went, Colton Monday. Can you check the price for me for the Mew? Yep, $925. Christian Green, Christian Gomez. Whew! All right, he's back after a little while. Christopher Garcia from 1123, huh? Weird. All right. Now, I suppose we need some way to transport this. You know, sometimes I have too many empty boxes for transporting bags. And I go, oh, I got too many empty boxes. I wish I didn't have so many. And then we run into moments like right now when I don't have enough boxes. I need a little empty box to transport these. It's so annoying. I guess what I'll do, since I don't have it, is I'll have to personally keep these together and get it into the hands of Alexis. So let's go ahead and log into PayPal and check your address. Mr. Always appreciate tips. That's right. 30th birthday was today, so I had to take tomorrow off for no reason. All right, let's see. You know, when it comes to taking birthdays off, I always try to plan it a little bit, you know, so if there's an optimal day to do it. All right, whatever. Head over here. Just checking up on statistics on my PayPal account. Christian Gomez. Pretty sure the dude totaled my car. Who totaled your car? Okay, man, I drank a little bit of an energy drink that I bought because I knew I was going to be tired tonight. And my heart is racing, and I am not feeling awake. It is not working. It is not helping me stay awake, but it is making my heart race. I got hit tonight by a guy who ran a red light. Yikes. Is it definitely his fault? Like, is that undisputed? He's not disputing it, right? As long as he's not disputing it, you're good. Here we go. Mr. Christian Gomez. All right. We're going to increase the weight on this. And my girl was left at a sketchy train station for a while. Oh, because you couldn't pick her up. My beloved 2010 Prius is Danezzo. That sucks, dude. That sucks so much. My girl. Don't you mean our girl? We are. Sorry to hear that, David, but as long as everyone is safe, that's what really matters. No. What really matters is that the other driver screwed everything up. I order shipping. Please hold the Ghost Rare and Pokemon cards there. Ghost Rare and Pokemon cards. All right. I'll try to remember that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next order. Oh dear. Okay. It is Glenn Matchett for shipping. Glenn with the G. Mr. Glenn. Now, he said keep the Pokemon cards and the Ghost Rare over here. All right, you got it. That's a lot of Pokemon. Sanrio doing a Y Schwartz set, posted a picture of the cards and the card request on Discord. About time. It just seemed like it's a pity that they weren't already doing it. The fact that they made a deal with Metazoo, which I thought was supremely weird, because Metazoo is like this, brand new company just started the other year. And of course, that probably might have been part of the reason why Metazoo crashed, is they couldn't pay the licensing fees. But they did a contract with they did a contract with Metazoo. I was just waiting for them to say, don't worry, guys, we got another contract coming out. All right. Hello Kitty Metazoo is probably going to be the thing that people remember. They're going to remember that. I sold lots of Hello Kitty Metazoo. Yeah, it was a strange time period. We still have some. I mean, once it's gone, it's gone. Maybe the boxes actually will go up in value just because it's Hello Kitty. Not because it's Metazoo, but because it's Hello Kitty. So the Hello Kitty ones, I might keep a sealed box, just put it away in the closet for like 10 years. Or however long I keep doing this. And if I whip it back out, like, whoosh, here it is, bitches. If I whip it back out, and it's up like 100% or something like that, people will be like, no way. It'll make a really funny video. This Metazoo product went up in value 500%. You won't believe what happened next. All right, Glenn, do we already have your address? Let's try it out. Glenn. Oops, I typed in Gleb. Oh, there you are. I found you. Okay, cool. And how heavy is this? Oh, that's quite heavy. It's funny how I find comfort in talking about this stuff with the stream. I could borrow my dad's 22-year-old Jalopy until I get a new car. That is lucky. That is lucky. Let's see. That kind of reminds me of a scenario we were in when we were younger, Kirsten and I. We had a problem where I owned a car and it broke, and we needed it to go to college, like literally every day. It's like a 40-minute drive to college. And so I approached her dad and said, lease your junky Jeep out to us. He had a Jeep. It was like just a piece of junk. He didn't want to lease it unless we paid like the price of a brand new vehicle on it. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was a bit strange with money, but it was like, I drive his daughter to school every day. If I didn't drive her, someone else would have to. And the vehicle I was using broke. It broke because I took her to a thing she wanted to go to that I didn't want to go to. She had like a birthday party with a friend far away, and I guess like something went wrong with the engine. So that car needed fixing, and we just wanted to use the Jeep. I was like, well, lease us your old Jeep. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that for like $100 a month. I showed him it was a ridiculous amount because I was like, I could just rent a brand new vehicle for that much. He's like, yeah, well, you got to make your way or some, he had some excuse. This is a guy who didn't have much money, okay? So he just wasn't very good with money. And I was like, I was kind of annoyed because I was like, man, if this was my daughter, I'd just give her the Jeep. She could just have the Jeep for free. She's my freaking daughter. Like, I would just provide a Jeep to my daughter. But he wouldn't do it. And so we continued to use it a little bit because her mother allowed it. And I had to pay out like a ton of money to fix the other vehicle. Everything was screwed up by it. I had to end up buying another vehicle. At some point, I had to buy this manual transmission truck. But I never forgot that. He was so stingy. He was so stingy about helping us go to college. And, you know, so that kind of burns you up inside a little bit because later on in life, we're flipped around and we're helping them. And it's like, let's be stingy to them. It's like, but, you know, you can't do that back. But, yeah, you don't forget that they were stingy with you. Well, it's not her mom. Her mom's nice, but the dad was so stingy with me in the past. It's like, you're stingy with me. And now you're, you know, now we have to help you. It's like, man, that's not fair. Here's my money. It's a feel bad moment. It's a bad memory is what I'm recounting. Here's Raikou, and here's Yveltal. He should have been nicer to me. All right. You said keep the ghost rare. We got that ghost rare over here, right? Glenn Magic ghost rare. Glenn, the ghost rare might still be in your bag. Let me go back into your bag, make sure we get the ghost rare out. All right, give me a moment. Mr. Glenn. Mr. Trauma Dumping. Oh, it was so frustrating. At the time, Karis didn't really understand how bad her parents were with money. She didn't really understand money at all because they didn't really explain it to her very well. Here we are. I was like, dude, your parents could make our life... Oh, here it is. Your parents could help us so much with our education. In particular, her. Another thing I didn't mention about this story, I was basically paying for her basic needs. So I wasn't just driving her to school in place of her parents. I was providing her with her basic needs too, like food and water and all this other stuff. So I was feeding her and buying her school supplies and everything. She needed school books? Don't worry, I'll buy them. So it was like that. We were been together already for a little while. So it was looking like that kind of relationship. So all of a sudden I needed help because the car I was driving us both to school in broke. And the dad's like, yeah, you can use my car if you're going to give me a lot of money. Luckily, it's basically was his wife's vehicle. So, you know, she later got with us and she's like, don't listen to him. You just use the Jeep. But yeah, I mean, the memory stuck with me. There we go. All right. Payment from Mr. Adam Thone is a pending payment. Let's take a quick look into this. As part of our security measures, we review certain payments. Mr. Adam, you might want to check into that. Did PayPal send you a message or something? Let's take a quick look into that. It might be. It is PayPal. Is it because it's over 1,000? I almost guarantee you it's because it's over 1,000. It's got to be that. So for them, this is kind of, you know, if it's that much money, it's probably a little risky for them. Let me click on it. I can set whatever you're going to buy, I can set it to the side for you. But we want to make sure it all goes through. I will take the Mewtwo, Flygon Rainbow, Leafeon, and the 10 left in my slab away, as well as 80 shipping. Okay, so here's what I'll start out with. Let's get those nice cards you wanted, and we'll put them to the side. Flygon, Mewtwo, Leafeon. There we go. Mr. Mew, not Mewtwo. Did I read it wrong? Mew, Flygon, Rainbow, Leafeon. Okay, and you've given me an address. Maybe one of the problems is you included an address as well, and they're like curious about this address or something. Yeah, if they send you an email, let me know what the email says. But let me write your name down and the amount you sent. And we'll just wait for that to clear. Oops. Adam Thone. And it was 1180, I think. 1180. Wow, really appreciate the huge support, man. You're awesome. As for the amount, that's 105, and that's 925. So we hit 105 plus 925. And then you said plus 10 for the other slab, right? And then you said you're sending 80 for shipping, but I think that only means, wait. Let me see. You might actually send over, right? Yeah, so I think you actually sent a little bit over. I think you sent $20 too much. Unless I did my math wrong. You can double check. Okay. It said it will be resolved in 72 hours. What is needing to be resolved? Weird. Yeah, it's got to be because it's like international. It's a lot of money. It's probably something like that. All right, we'll set that to the side. Cool. All right, you got first dibs on them. Nice slabs, bro. Yeah, nice slabs. Let's get some more slabs up. So this is a pricing the slabs kind of stream. That's what kind of stream you're in, guys. We are, because we got new slabs from PSA. We're going to be getting lots of slabs from PSA over time. It's September, and I'm going to be going deeper on sending out slabs to PSA to make sure we keep a high supply of slabs. Jealous of that Mew. There. All right. Here's Charizo. It's Charizo. PayPal said I can still send other transactions. Oh, crazy. Yeah, that's weird, man. No clue. No clue. I've seen all kinds of things. I had one guy, and he had a chargeback on me of $200. That was like this week. And I scrambled to contact him. I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, I didn't do that. And then he told me it was his credit card company just automatically charged the money back. And he's still an active customer. He's like still buying stuff. He's like, I didn't do that. So, you know, banks and credit card companies and all these, they're all scared of losing money to a transaction that's not supposed to be happening. They're real scared of that. They're like, so why are you sending this random guy in the U.S. all this money? You're going to have to tell him because I'm buying cards. All right. By the way, I do have a question for you. Do you have a lot of Pokemon cards shipped to you, Mr. Adam? Is that a normal thing in the mail for you to receive? Let's see how much this costs. It's pretty cheap. Is that right? Or do you just mostly buy from me right now? $5.20. Can you just open the fish for me? No, just for me? Okay, good. I was only asking that because it makes me... I noticed if you buy a lot of really high-end items from all around the world, the customs will be really tough on you because they'll be watching you. They'll consider you like a high value kind of importer, so they watch you careful. And they're a real pain in the butt sometimes. Okay, Universe Gengar. Let's see what this is. Well, I see one for $20, one of these Gengars, but it's being sold by someone with very little feedback. And then the one after it jumps up to 30. They're all at 30 after that. Weird. I don't know what to think of it. I would like to sell mine at the $30 range because I feel like that's roughly what it should sell for. I don't know about that other one. I don't know whether to trust it. All right. 30 on these. Let's find out this Charizard real fast. This is Starbirth Charizard V-Star. Birth Charizard V-Star. Weird. Okay, it looks like he should be $30. A lot of these simple slabs are just about $30. Did you stream last night? I did not. I took last night off, which was the plan. I was telling people in the last stream that was the plan. And, yep. Simple. All right, beautiful. Charizards and Gengars. Love it. Okay, cool, man. By the way, what were you talking about with the $20 open up the fish? Mister, hurry, I have a plane. Can you just open the fish for me? What is he talking about? The fish? Can you just open the fish? Does anyone know what he's talking about? $20 left over. Can you open the fish? Was that part of the original order? Let's see what he ordered. The magic card. Oh, you want to put $20 toward Paldea Evolved. I think we could do that. So how much are they? They're like $5 a pack, right? Let me see. There, I'll just open you a blister. That sound good? Let me start there. Ugh. I don't remember what a blister costs, but I'm going to open it. There you go. I'm really underslept right now. I didn't get enough sleep, so my brain's like spaghetti noodles. I'm not kidding. I think I got 3 hours last night and like 3 hours the night before. It's pretty bad. I got to get a full night of sleep. I abuse sleep a lot. It's not a good thing. It's an unhealthy thing. There we go. But I skip out on my sleep because it's like, oh, I can still time for myself to do stuff. I always am getting off work when you're starting at nights. Oh, nice, dude. Well, you might enjoy this stream a lot then, just because of your schedule. All right, what we got? Oh, Chiyu, very nice. Look at Chiyu. All right. Oops. Here, Squawkabilly. Ooh, look at that Squawkabilly. Here's Mankey Dino Palmot. You did it! You got the fish! Alright, Adam, since we're not officially shipping you quite yet, I'll go ahead and find your bag and slip this in. We're going to wait for that big transaction to finish processing. Or whatever they're going to do with it. What do you think they're doing with that? I'm really curious, actually. Ow! I'm really curious, actually. I'm going to screw up my lighting. Adam Thone, I did not see you. There you are. You get the box. Okay, bye. See you at Vietnam. See you later. Ugh. All right, grabbing this. Is Mr.'s fault for not streaming, David? Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry. If I had just been streaming, none of that would have happened. Glenn Matchett, he says 5 Pokemon vintage art box stickers. You say 5 of them? Oh, wow, they're cheap, huh? Okay, give me a moment to try and find them, because I know the little boxes are small. Should be over here, but it's like, I covered it all up with all these other boxes. Can I, like, move these? Oh, my dear God. Alright, I found them. They're so far away, bro. Alright, there we go. Whew. You do realize when you get old, your hand's going to be non-stop shaky. What are you talking, bro? It's called the vodka bounce. I just need a shot, bro. I'm good. Okay. Parkinson's disease or something like that? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Beep. Yeah, my wife worries about my health a lot. I go, it's fine, honey. I go, I tease her. I say, I'll outlive you. She's like, no, you won't. She thinks she's going to outlive me, bros. I live in the snowy-ass Northeast. Anyone got car recommendations under 30K? Ooh, you got Golden Voltorb. Look at that. That's cool, huh? I always thought Voltorb and Electrode were like positive and negative, like ions or something like that. When I was a kid, I thought that. And instead, it turns out they're just Pokemon balls come to life. That's really all they are. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, people always look down on those Pokemon. They said they were too simple. I was like, what are you talking about? They're super cool and interesting. Right, like Magnemite and Magneton, they were like magnets. So I figured Voltorb, you know, and Electrode, they had something to do with electricity. Nope. Just Pokemon. Just Pokemon Pokeballs. Subaru Impreza, especially if you live in snow. Toyota, only Toyota. Toyota is best. Yes, listen to your Toyota overlords. Konnichiwa. You buy a Toyota. Oh. Why am I looking for the Charizard in here? I gotta stop looking for the Charizard in these. Cross Trek, even better. Yes. Okay. Here's Brook. It's Brook. He's got a real serious look on his face. This is why Brock gets all the girlfriends, because he is very serious. Girls don't like guys that aren't serious enough, because if you're a guy and you don't mean business, girls notice that you don't mean business. And they go, I only want a man who means business. My 2010 Prius has 110,000 miles and was going so strong, could have taken it to the moon and back. Oh, well. Ooh, he roasting them. He's saying, boy, goofy boy. All right, he burnt them all up. Lovely. So those are the Pokemon stickers. What's really fascinating about them is you can actually grade all of these. These are all gradable. Pretty neat. I'm just going to squeeze these in here somehow. All right. Ta-da! Glenn Matchett. Mr. Glenn. What does PSA think of print lines on stickers? I'm not sure. PSA is weird sometimes. They're really harsh, but then sometimes they make a decision like print lines in full art cards don't matter. And it's like, what? Why not? Here is an error ditto. It officially got the 9OC. Very cool. Here is a promo Hidden Fates tin Charizard. Here's a Frostmoth. Here's a Detective Pikachu Magikarp. And Snorlax using Hug. Cool, bro. Here's David, 5 OP8 and 3 Freerin. Oh, yeah, we got David in here. What's up, David? I miss my old buddy, my old pal, David. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. David, could you imagine if somebody bought like one pack after you? One pack of OP8 and they instantly pulled the manga? How insane that would be. All right. Let's start sneeping. Sneep. Okay. LMAO, I would laugh. I might laugh too, but it would be kind of like a maniacal laugh, like it's like I'm about to lose my mind kind of stuff. he got the mango. You know, like I'm losing it, right? That kind of laugh. Here we are. Ooh. Here's a hollow. Not a healthy laugh. Really unhealthy laugh. Here's a hollow. But their manga won't be better than my Gold Roger manga. Here we are. Ta-da! She looks so chill and cool. Here's a hollow guy with the crispy teeth. That guy. I had some Denny's today. And it was $22. I got the Grand Slam. And you know what I told them to do? I said, remove everything from it and just do eggs. I said, I don't want anything but eggs. So they bring me out a giant plate of eggs. And I could not finish it. It was too much. Too much protein. And so I went home with leftover eggs where I couldn't eat it at home either. It's just too much. It's like my stomach was like, I don't want it. And all of that, I got my eggs. My wife got her thing. She got like pancakes and a side of hash browns with her other hash browns. She really got some good stuff. And I was picking at her plate, of course, a little bit. But the whole meal was $22. I was like, wow, man, I miss Denny's. We don't have a Denny's in Camdenton, Missouri. I got to drive almost 35 minutes to the nearest Denny's. So Denny's is a little bit of a drive. Anyways, I was impressed. I was like, that's so affordable, $22. I mean, nowadays, when you look at the cost of McDonald's or Taco Bell, especially if you use DoorDash, which you should never use DoorDash. But nowadays, you look at the cost of Taco Bell, it's like $3 for a bean burrito. You get a whole plate of, like, eggs with some pancakes or something from Denny's for $22 with your wife. It's like, that's not a bad price. Was it scrambled? Yeah, I got the scrambled eggs. And I don't know if they, like, gave me extra or something, but it was like a heaping pile of eggs. They're like, you want eggs? You got eggs. Maybe they found my order kind of funny. But, you know, I don't like their bacon. Their bacon tastes sort of, like, cheap. And their sausage has a bit of a sour flavor to it. So I know this because my wife and I had eaten there, like, a week ago. Because we discovered we had a Denny's, like, 35 minutes away. And I just got the regular Grand Slam. The only thing I liked was the eggs. And so, yeah, so they must have thought my order was funny because they gave me a buttload of eggs, man. I couldn't eat it all. It was really funny. But it was just, the price was really impressive. $22 puts it right in the range of just going out to eat at a regular fast food restaurant. But, you know, you get to sit down in a diner and, I don't know, you get leftovers and all. And, yeah, I guess I put it in the same category then as sort of like McDonald's because of the price range. I was pretty impressed. Like, you can't eat at Panera for $22. Panera is going to be like $40. Glenn Matchett, 10 Pokemon Art Box stickers. You got it. 10 of these. All right. The biggest hit I got from a stream was Magmar EX Holo. It's an egg product from a bag. Gotta ask for real cracked eggs. No, I know. I know it's an egg product from a bag. I like those kind of scrambled eggs. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like hotel room scrambled eggs. You ever eaten those complimentary breakfasts at, like, you know, any hotel? And you eat it and you're like, what is this made out of? Like foam? But I actually like that. So there's a little fun fact about me. I like those eggs. I don't know what they do. They add something to it to make it like foamy. And I'm not sure what it is, if it's butter or milk or some other trick. But it's definitely egg product. But egg product's fine. I bought the, have you ever gone to Walmart and they got the pre-cracked eggs for scrambled eggs and the cartons next to the milk? Those are great. I love those. Saves you a lot. Like, you don't have to go home and crack eggs in a bowl and stir, or into the pot and stir. You can just pour pre-scrambled eggs right into the pan. I buy that all the time. I love that product. So, but they add something. I don't know what they add, but it adds almost like air to the eggs. And I hope it's healthy, whatever it is, but it's probably not. You know how restaurants are. Egg yolk with milk and lots of sugar. Is there any pack breaks going? Why, yes. We got one right here. And it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in it. Okay, so it needs 5 more people. This is for Glenn. Let me go grab a drink. I'm actually dying of thirst here. I'm going to take one of these empty drinks out with me. Add ham and cheddar. Yum, yum. No, I just like the eggs. I like the taste of egg. I'm an egg guy. All right. Lovely. Ugh. Sardines all day. Let's turn up this Mario. Let's turn it up. I sped it up. All right, we're going a little faster now. Probably took all jelly packets after they ate. What are you talking about? All right, here we are. Ooh, Ekans. Rawr. Lovely. Okay. Now, these stickers behind the holo, they have stuff in them. But I'm going to let you figure out what's in them, okay? Because I know there's a non-holo Charizard sometimes, but... Like, look, I'll show you. Alright, we got Jolteon, Alakazam, Pikachu. So if I'll let you figure that out at home. Alright. I found 4 boxes of 1992 Series 2 Disney Collection. Oh. Do you guys like this one? Look at this one. In this image, made for children, James has an Uzi and Jesse has a bazooka. The 90s were a different time period, man. Swear to God, the kids these days are soft. They say, no guns! We used to be so hardcore back in the day. Ooh, Squirtle Gang. Should I open them? Yep. You should open them. Open, open, open. Send them to me. I'll open them. I'll make a video out of it. Here we are. I'll show you what you got, and then I'll ship it back to you. All right. So hardcore that they took him to school. Oh, that's true. Well, back in the day, you just watched it on television. You didn't actually take it into school. Ash. Nowadays, they're all effed up in the head or something. I don't know what's going on. Pikachu? Give it your best shot, Pikachu! Pika! Alright. Here's Team Rocket. Rawr. I don't remember which episode it was, but someone once put like a 3.57 Magnum revolver right into Ash's head. What? What are you talking about? Oscar the Grouch lived in a garbage can and smoked crack. Oh, no. We are. I liked Oscar the Grouch. He was mean. I was like, that's cool. All right. Glenn Matchettes. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate all the business. Ugh. What do you guys think this channel could really use to make it a crazy place to be? What do you think would make this channel crazy? How do we take this channel to the next level, guys? What do you think? Ooh. Strippers? I mean, have you seen the Naughty Girl cards? It basically already has strippers. We got another fat Snorlax. He's fat, dude. We got Pidgeot, Typhlosion. That's nice. Pikachu. That's nice. And Dust Noir. Cool, bro. I want to pack with your feet. Nah. No class. That ain't classy. We only want classy. More vintage packs, says Aaron Breckens. All right, we got Christopher Garcia shipping, please. Christopher Garcia. You've got it. All right, Mr. Chris. More games with your booster packs like you did in the beginning. So here's Christopher Garcia. Old Christopher Garcia. Just double checking, making sure. Okay. Christopher Garcia. I better log in and just double check your address. Make sure I don't ship it to the wrong guy. If you do shirtless streams, that could move the needle a tiny bit. Okay, I've got your proper address in front of me. Here we are. I went to one of those hibachi grills yesterday, the ones where they cook in front of you, and struck up a conversation with the cook because we went really late at night, and we were like the last one in the restaurant. So we got a table all to ourselves, and the show was just for us. I was just talking with the chef. He seemed like a cool guy. He seemed about my age. He told me he had been a hibachi chef for 14 years. 14 years. He'd been there so long that he watched the owners trade hands. The old owner retired, a new owner bought the building. I was like, why didn't you buy it? He's like, well, to buy it, I would have needed $500,000. I was like, yeah. You gotta have that money, man. Laying around, ready to go for your opportunity. It was kind of sad. He was this tall dude. He had a beard. I don't think he was Asian. I think he was like, he had to have been like Mexican or something. I don't know. But he had a accent, and he had a Spanish accent. He had a lot of cool tattoos. Super chill guy. But you know, it was sad. I was listening to him talk to me, and he was like, I hate this. It's kind of what he was saying. He's like, I'm so tired of this job. So, you know, he kind of broke character. Because when you go to Hibachi Grill, they're all like, hey, look at this. Isn't this cool? But he was kind of breaking character with me and just telling me the truth. He's like, this job sucks. He's like, it doesn't pay that good. Been doing it 14 years. And he's like, I'm ready to get into another career. I was like, yeah. But he was scared to leave his job. He was scared. He didn't know what to get into. And I was like, man, your story is probably just like everyone's story. That is what a lot of people go through. Mr. went 5 minutes before they closed. Now, they closed at like 9:30, and we arrived at like 8:40 or something like that. Daniel Corona. 3 PRB1 packs, no bag. If I don't get a hit, don't make me a bag. Keep the... Okay, you got it. You got it, Daniel Corona. Scared to take risks. Yeah, well. He was telling me he didn't want to be in the restaurant industry anymore, but he's like, he told me that's his only skill. He's like, that's the only thing I have for my resume. So he was saying no matter what I get into, he'd have to start all over again. He was asking me a bunch of questions about St. Louis. He's like, is it big? I was like, yep, it's big. It's bigger than this. Here's, and he sounded like excited by that, like he was really interested in St. Louis. Oh, it's cold. You really did get a... Daniel Corona, you really did get a cold round. A triple cold round. There we go. But yeah, he was asking me all these questions. He's like, do they got hibachis up there? And I was like, oh, plenty. They do. There's a couple hibachi-type restaurants in St. Louis. I don't know if he could easily transfer, but he wanted to move to St. Louis. And maybe he thought if he could just get into the city, he would have more opportunities. Oh, right, we're donating these. Anyways, I felt sorry for him because I could tell he was about my age. And I was like, man, you probably spent the last 14 years cooking at this Shogun, making the Shogun owner rich. And you're not rich. You're just living paycheck to paycheck. We got Lieutenant Surgus Magnemite, Charizard, and a Venusaur. All right. Space Marines 2 is amazing. I keep hearing about that. Is that PlayStation exclusive or PC exclusive? All right, guys, we are out of orders and we're only an hour in. Ooh, kind of a slow Sunday. Sundays are pretty much always slow, though, but that is pretty slow. But let's go ahead and keep pricing the slabs. That's what we're really here for tonight, aren't we? Oh, baby, look at these slabs. So let's get some of these bad boys priced, huh? You guys just sit back and enjoy watching this. No, it's on both. Maybe I'll play a little bit. I don't know. Here we are. All right, there's Charizard of V-Star. Ooh. Actually, I should continue to play Monster Hunter. It seems that's what the YouTube algorithm really prefers for you to do, is to play the game your channel is built on. Me, says Nintixo. The Emperor shares its glory with all. Yeah, I saw Helldivers had been getting kind of stale for a while. And then I heard when Space Marines came out, it was basically just better Helldivers. Here we are. with melee, and it looked cool. I watched a little gameplay actually. Let's see. So this card is $22. It's Ball Toy Reverse Holo. We'll make ours $20. Okay, how about this Charizard Star Birth? Helldivers ruin it for themselves. Sent for one more PRB. What did Helldivers do? Here's Charizard. And the con. What? Birth, Charizard. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wow. This is kind of pricier. It's $34. Okay. 34. How about that Leafeon? We sold one already. The Leafeon's popular. Adam Thone bought one of the Leafeons. $45. So Leafeons, that's not bad. $45. I mean, it's Leafeon. It looks great. All right. Mail day was the best, huh? Here we go. Ooh. I got some mail-in. It's all that new Karuta card. I got a bunch of them at once, so I'm stocked on the Karuta cards. I'll probably leave them alone now. All right. I like to take a nice stock of something if I expect it to be in the inventory for a while. The region locked the game after millions bought it and thousands lost access to the game. Why'd they lock it? $25th. Zapdos. Alright, Zapdos, $38. Beautiful, really beautiful card. $38. This poor Blastoise got a 9. Sony being greedy. Sony hurt Helldivers. That's sad. I heard, after the failure of that previous game, what was it called? It was called, I'm already forgetting the Concord. After Concord failed, there's another game that is also looking like it's kind of like a woke game. And it's also being developed by Sony, and it's looking like it might be the next failure. It is something like Fair Share or Fair Game or something like that. Did you guys hear about that one? I don't remember the name of it. Wow, this is $46. Okay. There's a lot of speculation that the Assassin's Creed game is going to crash too, that people are not going to play it. It's gonna get boycotted. There we go. Let me see if I can find the article real fast. I think it's called Fair Game. Here it is. Concord 2.0 Fair Game, Sony's next mega disaster incoming. Very interesting. Let's see. Yeah. Right here, Game Rant. Rumor, Sony is very positive about upcoming first-party live service game. It's called Fair Game. When does it release? Let's see. Fair Game release date. I don't think there's a release date yet. But apparently it's kind of a it's kind of like a game where it's sort of like the rich versus the poor or something like that. It has a similar problem where, you know, the main character is maybe like a strong black female, and the point of the game is you need to defeat the ultra wealthy or something like that, defeat the system. And it's an interesting thing because I don't know who the target audience is necessarily, like who games the most. I would figure the people who game the very most, and this could be, you know, I could be stereotyping, but I'm going to guess nerdy dudes game the most. And also probably it's going to be nerdy white guys and nerdy Asian guys. And they don't relate to like, you know, like, I don't know, female protagonist and maybe just like, you know, maybe being like black. As strange as it is, I mean, if the majority of your player base is maybe like Asian and white guys, it's like, it's just not very relatable. It's just how it is. And so, yeah, I don't know how well it can perform. I heard that the Star Wars Outlaws is kind of having a similar problem right now. All right, let's get to it. So, Daniel Corona. You ready, Daniel? Nerdy incel dudes. Well, you know, I don't want to call them incels. And you know, I don't think it's just men that have that problem with incels. I think there's femcels too, you know. Actually, there was a lady we saw unpacking her car the other day, and she was like really kind of out of shape. And I, you know, sort of waved at her and smiled, and she gave me this, dude, she gave me the dirty look. Like, how dare you? I was just being nice. I was just waving and smiling at her. And I was like, hey, you're right. Because she was sort of in my way. I was in her way. And I saw into her car just full of cat food. And I thought, man, you gotta be so untouchable to have such a poor look and poor, like, just, I don't know, you just got like a bad aura or something. And all I could think is like, we've got incels, that's men who can't get sex with girls. But we don't talk enough about it going the other way around, too. There's girls who can't get into stable relationships with men, too. We don't talk about it as often. All right, Daniel, new bag. There we go. Mr. made a face. No, I was in a good mood. Maybe she was like, huh, men. I don't know. She looked like she was disgusted by me. I was like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Just strangers. She looked angry to see me. She didn't wave back. She gave me the dirty eye. She gave me a real dirty look. Didn't wave back or anything. It's like she wanted to yell, F you to me. I was like, what is going on right now? It wasn't like subtle or anything. She was like real clear about it. Why are the DA boxes always too full? I don't get it. Who's in the DA boxes? Here's a Daniel Jimenez from 424. He's got a giant bag. All right, there we go. Let's put him in the D overflow box. If he will fit in the D overflow box. Yes, he will. Perfect. The very idea. Yeah. But I felt kind of bad for her because she looked like she had gotten beat with an ugly stick. So she wasn't like a particularly attractive woman. Although she could have been. She could have been attractive if she just, like, I don't know, took better care of herself. So I had this feeling like she probably, once upon a time, she probably had a boyfriend and all that and lived a normal life. I have this theory now that maybe she's single and I'm like a guy who waved at her or even looked at her and it made her angry. And so, you know, I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, the crazy world. Hey, that was 30. Here's a Gengar. Oh, Corviknight. Because, you know, it's kind of an interesting life for women. For women, you know, men want you so bad when you're young and you haven't had any children. You're probably the most fit when you're around 18 years old. And then time goes by and you put on all the weight. You know, your hair gets kind of bad. Your looks start to fade. You have a kid. You get that mom butt, the muffin top. You get the saggy cheeks or whatever. You know, your beauty kind of fades over time. You start to look more like a gremlin or a grandma or something, a babushka. And then all of a sudden it flips. Nobody wants to talk to you or touch you. That has got to be traumatic. You know, that's enough to make me a feminist. I'd be a feminist. I'd be like, you freaking men, you suck. But they went from probably getting laid to just not ever getting laid. And maybe that's worse than being a virgin in a certain way. You know, what's worse than being a virgin? Well, maybe having everyone want you when you're younger and then everyone avoid you like the plague when you're older. It's kind of a scary thought. Anyways, I'm rambling. You guys got to stop me. I haven't had enough sleep. All right. The sun was in her eyes, mister. Nah. She went home and posted on her Instagram how some awful man was trying to flirt with her. Yeah, something. I don't know, dude. She looked so offended by me. I was just walking to my car. Wasn't doing anything but minding my own business. She was in my way, dude. All right, let's see. More slabs. Anyways, I just thought about that unique experience women have where it's like, there was probably a point where a lot of guys gave her a lot of attention, and then that must have flipped one day. One day it eventually fully flipped, and it might have been a gradual thing, but you walk away with all these memories of being wanted, and then one day no one wants you. You're just really out of shape. You're really out of shape. Your hair's looking bad. You're not doing your makeup. You're giving everyone the attitude. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Let's see. She looked about 40. That was about her age. It was about 40. And again, this must be like a shocking time period because I think, it's like hitting the expiration date as Moo Milk. Everyone wanted you for a while, and now everyone's like avoiding you. Like, I gotta get away from this person. They're expired. Dang, dude. But I don't feel too much sympathy, I guess, because again, it happens to men too. It happens to both sexes. My brain was trying to really understand it. Oops. We are. And, men get rejected too, right? Men get rejected all the time, actually. It's actually a more severe problem for men than women. So if you're a lady listening, just remember it's a pretty severe problem for men, too, to not be wanted. Here we are. Team Rocket's trapped, so I'm not trying to beat up on her in particular. I just find it interesting. We don't talk about it as much when it's the other way around. We mostly talk about it when we talk about incels. We just talk about men. Maybe that's because incel men look kind of very different from incel women. My grandma used to talk about this. 28 plus 5. All right, you ready? What did your grandma used to talk about? Girls who look decent without makeup are better than girls who look amazing with makeup. That's not even who cares? There we go. I'm not obsessed with telling women not to wear, I've never understood this, by the way. So like guys who are really against women who wear makeup, I've never understood you guys. Oh, I only want my woman to be all natural. It's like, all right, makeup exists. It's a thing. It exists. They can wear it. There you go. There is sometimes women who over-rely on makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like they just they cake it on. They just cake that makeup on like it's a freaking frosting on a cake or something like that. And hey, I got the wrong looks, but if I just cake enough of this icing on my face, you'll want to eat me. That does not work. But, girls who can be clever with makeup, it's just a skill. It's a skill. It's as much an art as anything else, like style, fashion. It's an art. I don't like to beat up girls who like makeup. Karis doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but if she did, I wouldn't care. Here we are. All right. Here's Mewtwo. I had a girlfriend who loved wearing makeup. She worked so hard on it all the time. That didn't bother me either. I like girls who wear it, but I prefer girls without it. That's all. Not a deal breaker. Lol. There we go. All right. Now, a girl who doesn't shave her armpits, that's a different story. I'm just messing with you guys. Mister, would you try on makeup? Couldn't be me. Nope. Waste of money. Huge waste of money. Let's see. Couldn't be me. Maybe JD Vance could wear a little makeup. Is he wearing makeup? Do we know definitively if JD Vance is wearing makeup or not? Because I swear to God, he's wearing makeup. That dude is wearing makeup, right? So this beautiful Mewtwo is one of the cooler things that came back, and he is a beautiful $80 card. Seeing a lady's whole face smear on my friend's black shirt. Cake Dawn is always bad, though. I'll wake up with the sinus infection after making out. Ugh. Chillin' bro, got to work in a couple hours. That all the guys wanted to talk to her when she was young, and at 70 no one wants to even look at her, and that they're no going out. I think she was depressed. Exactly. She's exactly who I'm talking about. She is exactly who I'm talking about. Because imagine this lifestyle when you're younger and fertile, where men are giving you lots of attention. They're sweeping you off your feet. They're ravaging you. They're buying you dinner in the movies. You know, they want you to pay attention to them. They're paying attention to you. And then you hit this number, I don't know what it is, maybe like 40 or 50, where you pass through menopause and your body changes a lot. You're much older, you know, the signs of age are there. And then not a single young hot guy chases you anymore. He's not interested. It's just over. And it's almost like the party's over. And now you fit a new role in life. It's the babushka. You're the babushka now. Grandma. And so you play this really, really different role as grandma. But you could be a really happy grandma, in my opinion. I think you have to invest in having kids, though. Yeah, you can be a really cool grandma or cool aunt or whatever. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're talking about your grandma in her 70s. And yeah, you know, when you look at homeless people, a lot of homeless people are old people, old guys and old ladies, because no one wants to take you in and say, hey, you're hot. You can just live with me in my house. That's over. That time period's over. So it's a really fascinating thing. My brain thinks about this kind of crap all day long. It's like you can't stop talking. If you think I talk a lot in the stream, you should consider what it's like to be me when I'm not talking to anybody. Just blah, 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 blah. All in my head. Very fast, by the way. Just constant. All these little ideas. And just this one, you know, experience with this clear cat lady, because she had so much cat food in the back of her vehicle, triggered such a response from my brain. My brain was like, how dare you? That's how my brain was. My brain was like, how could you be so mean? But then it also realized it had met her before. I've met this woman before. We used to live in this condo, Karis and I did, and there was this woman who lived above us, and all she had was animals. And she would come out of her house at the same time we would come out of ours sometime, and she wanted nothing to do with us. We were her neighbors. We owned our condo. We weren't renters. And she just did not want to talk to us. And we later found out all three of our neighbors, it was sort of like a 4-block condo, right? Four doors, all next to each other. And so we talked to this lady down here, and she explained that this lady and her were all divorced. They all got divorced by their husbands. And I was like, yeah, because maybe you got too old or something. They all got divorced. And this lady up here, she would not even look at us. We could wave. We'd say, hey, how are you today? Nice to see you. Beautiful weather we're having. Hey, your dogs look real cute. You could say anything you wanted to her. She wouldn't even look at you. She hated you. And so I'd met this woman before, this woman who I met in the parking lot yesterday, and, you know, full of the cat food in her car, which I noted immediately. And she just looked so angry that I spoke to her. She looked like she was pissed off that I said anything to her, and she wouldn't respond. And again, it's just this passing moment. Really, it's not very important. And she was alone. She didn't have any kids or anything with her. But yeah, it was just sort of like, geez Louise, dude. What's wrong with some people? All right. I was in my early 20s and hooked up with a 30-year-old. It was great. Mr. Hears Voices. I hear my own voice in my head like nonstop. Make the voice go away. All right, let's see what we got. It's Jen, 3 Lord of the Rings Matt. Oh, Jen, so clever. Jen, if you don't pull a hit here, I'm going to be surprised. Anyways, life's full of these little experiences, and, you know, you have to think about these kind of things all the time. I don't know what causes somebody to think so much. There you go. I have a theory that some people just have a bigger need to communicate for some reason, and I think I'm in that group. You know, I just have this need to talk about things. It's like I have so much to say, and it just has to come out of me. All right, what we got? Topps Chrome, Mr. Wrong Once. Ah! All right, Lord of the Rings, Magic the Gathering, but I grabbed Topps Chromes. So officially, these are for me. They're for me. All right, I mean, unless somebody else ordered it. Let's see what I got. You think I got lucky? Let's see if I got lucky. Oh, yeah. Woo. Lucky, man. That was some good luck. Hey, this is good. I need some stuff to grade. Anything else in this pack? No, not really. Put these back in here. All right, I'm yapping too much. I'm yapping too much, Jen. Tell me to shut up. Shut up and do my order right. All right, let's see about this one. See if I get lucky. I like the Balrog. He's cool. Okay, there's Erishmorn. Samwise Gamgee. Damn it, Sam. All right, that was pack number 2. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I got this card. I hope it grades 10. As you know, these packs have a chance for something sweet as hell to come out. All right, no luck. All right, that's all right. I got my Lord of the Rings Trilogy checklist card. I was hoping I'd get like a Siggy or something. Okay, but that will be it for me. Let me go ahead and grab this. All right. Ta-da! This is mine. How's this box looking? We got Caleb Abara. I'm going up. All right. Now, Jen. Magic the Gathering. Lord of the Rings. Where's that? I've not been keeping an eye on that product at all. So I'm curious how it's been doing over time. Magic's more expensive, so can't take those instead. Oh, no, you're all good. It's all good. You know, I pulled that checklist card. I think that's an expensive card if it grades 10. We're all good. I got a nice pull. So, but where's the Lord of the Rings? Oh, nope, that's not it. I see Doctor Who. I have to locate the Lord of the Rings. I need to move it down here for some reason, did I? How about this? Well, I'm having trouble locating it. Let me try moving some of this stuff around. We haven't sold these in a long time. Let's see. New. Let's try over here. I feel like I have to start moving stuff around. How about up here? I can't find it. Let's see. I see the Doctor Who. Doctor Who is here, so that's easy to locate. But there's no other stuff near it. I'm questioning if I had any left. If it all sold, maybe. But I don't want it to be all sold because you just placed a big order for it. Ugh. What's this in here? Nope, those are the sticker cards. Let me think. I definitely want to fulfill this order. It's got to be nearby, right? I wouldn't put something so special so far away. Maybe I weirdly moved it over here. All right, let me check on this side. So that's all Pokemon. And what's in here? That's Minecraft. That's all Minecraft. Okay. What's all this? That's all Mario cards. And what's in here? Naruto tins, My Little Pony, Ninja Turtles. Okay. Jen, I'm having trouble finding it. I'm scared I'm sold out of it. Let me stand up one more time, okay? It's possible I moved it to another room, because I did do that. I moved some of the stuff to another room. I will check that as well, I guess. I could have sworn we had some. I've got this empty box. That's what worries me. So here's an empty box sitting on a shelf. Worried we're sold out and I didn't mark it off. Alright, so we got this pile here. Alright, not there. Not with the Dragon Ball. I'm on the hunt, guys. All right, so let me go out to the other room. I'm going to check there next. So I'm pretty sure we're sold out. I've got one more thought to myself. We might have this over here, right? Let's see. What's this? You know what bothers me is I couldn't find the Fallout either. That bothers me that we didn't locate the Fallout packs. Because you would expect the Fallout packs to be somewhere as well. So that's what makes me feel like they could actually still be around somewhere. Just very hard to find. Come on, dude. Yeah, you would think that even if the Lord of the Rings was sold out, the Fallout pack would be there. So where's the Fallout? What's in here? Nothing? Damn. That is really unfortunate. Oh, I found him. Look at this. MTG. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I took them all out of the packs, out of the boxes. Alright, I found it. Hold on. So we have 2 of these. That's what happened, Jen. I pulled all the Magic the Gathering packs out of their respective boxes and put it into a big white box, which is not where they should be. Found it. Woo! That's all that was left. Those are the last 3 packs. You stuck them somewhere magical. Whew. Sorry about that, Jen. That was just really tough. So let me go mark this off of the menu now, because those were the last 3 packs. Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings. Wow, those packs really got pricey over time. Wait, was that... You did ask for Lord of the Rings, right? Yes. 3 Lord of the Rings. Alright, perfect, Jen. Okay, cool. Let's see what she gets. This Fallout break was still ongoing. It never ended. Alright. Sorry for the trouble. No. Sorry for the delay in finding them. That was good. We needed to find out what the heck happened to the Magic the Gathering stuff. Shows you it's not a fast-selling group of items. Although, every time I go to a card shop, it is filled with Magic the Gathering players. So, it is a brand I'm going to be keeping my eyes on. Alright, how many spots in the Fallout? Sure, let's take a quick look. So this Fallout break never finished. It's a 15-spot break with $15 a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were only 5 spots filled, so 10 spots remained. Kind of pricey. Yep. I just started playing MTG. What? Oh my god, I better get Magic on the menu like right now. Here we go. Jen, if you ever have a interest in having Magic on the menu, you just tell me what you want, and I'll just add it for fun. Like, if there's something you want to chase after in front of everybody for the fun of the chase, you know, to get a clip, we can make it happen. Okay, Jen knows about Magic. Let me have a sip of this. Whew. The guy who drew for Pokemon designed a card of Magic the Gathering. Oh, cool. Chance met elves. Welcome to PokeBlast. Here's Lash of the Balrog. Ooh. Gimli's Axe. Here's Stu the Conies. Arwen O'Damiel. Okay. Here's Forest. Fall of Care Andros. Shelob, Child of Ungoliant. The Balrog, Flame of Udun. Flame of Udun. Here's Legolas, Counter of Krills. The Shire. Mirkwood Bats. Golem, Patient Plotter. And Sting, the Glinting Dagger. Wow, cool one. So these cards in the back are kind of like the good ones that you got. They're like full arts. Very neat. Neato. And here's food. I'm sending that Mewtwo out tomorrow. I'll let you know what PSA sends it back. Nice. Pack number 2. Bewitching Leechcraft. Yeah, Jen, if you're saying you're getting into magic, say no more, because I'll focus on some magic stuff. It's because I happen to have an interest in expanding the magic a little bit. We are Soldier of the Grey Host. Oops. Lothlorien Lookout. One thing I've liked about magic is when there's something really cool to chase after, like a chase card. Gimli Fury. Entish Restoration. They're all about the trees. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. Okay. Here's Planes. Planes, trains, automobiles. Doors of Durin. Mithril Coat. Oh. Golem, Obsessed Stalker. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. Here's Shire Sheriff. Shire Sheriff. We've got Pippin's Bravery. Oh. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. And food. Got some food here. Lovely. Okay. Boromir and Pippin, huh? I made a meme about how fast it sold out. There we go. Get Bloom Burrow full of furry creatures. Lol. Here's... we got Pippin's Bravery. He ain't scared. Deceive the Messenger. Smite the Deathless. Ah. I'm a woman? No living man am I. Whoa! Woe's Pathfinder. Here's Barrowblade. Here's Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Here's a mountain. Cool, bro. Oh my god, the mountain card jumped out of my hand. There and back again. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. Corrupt Sheriff. Assault on Osgiliath. Peregrine Took. Aragorn the Uniter. Delighted Halfling. A second here. Alright. You got Bilbo Retired Burglar and... wow, the One Ring. That's pretty cool. Check it out, guys. Hey, that's not bad. She got the One Ring. Imagine you'd pulled this and this was the one of one, the One Ring. Wow, guys. That's pretty neat. So Jen is saying she likes magic a little bit. Noted. All right. Whew. That is a cool card. What do you guys think about that card? The One Ring. You know, it's not a numbered version of the card, but it's probably still expensive. Still $100 card, says Gargoyle. You hear that, Jen? I bet if it grades 10, it's going to be worth more than 100 because these are hard to grade. Yeah, so if you didn't know this, guys, Magic the Gathering cards are hard to get a 10 on. You should look into the new set coming out. It's a horror set. A scary one? Sounds good. All right. It's not Charizard, says Chris. Chris, okay. Okay. Called Duskmore. All right, let's take a quick look in Duskmoor. Ah, it's Duskmoorn. Okay, that was throwing me off. All right. It's going to have a collector's edition. All right, it's pre-ordered. So Duskmoorn, it's going to be collector's edition Duskmoorn. It's supposed to come out later this month. I'll go put it on the menu. We don't have a price for it yet. CS always means coming soon. Also, let's just get a Lord of the Rings. I like the Lord of the Rings set. That's why it's been on the menu. Oh my god, dude. What if I just want, like, the thing? Let me look up, give me a minute here. What did I buy last time? Alright, so we had Tales of Middle-earth Collector Booster Box. That's what we had. Out of stock. Is there one similar to it? Let's see if there's one similar to it. Yowza! This product has really gone up in price a lot. Duskmoon. Yeah, maybe I'll take a break from the Lord of the Rings for now. I'll keep an eye on it. If people demand the Lord of the Rings Magic set, we'll add it back on. Alright, we got Taihua. He wants the Leafeon. You got it, Taihua. Good choice. Leafeon's a pretty solid one. Right? We like Leafeon. Sorry, let me move these boxes around again. There we go. Okay. There he is. Taihua. Alright, the Lord of the Rings set is so expensive now. We could still buy it and have it on the menu at a high price. It just would be pretty expensive. Try Modern Horizons 3 Collector Box. Best modern MTG is all will be one. All right, next up we got Jennifer Yap. She says she'll take the rest of the 10 Fallout spots. You got it, Jen. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are all Jen cards. They're blank, and they represent Jen. Pretty simple, right? Pretty uncomplicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 here. And this is 10 again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So yours are the unmarked cards, Jen. There's a card in Duskmourn that looks a lot like Leafeon. All right. There we go. I had somebody open up some of my Magic the Gathering set the other day. I was like, wow, Magic? Not Magic, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Doctor Who set the other day. We got a couple boxes of the Doctor Who left. Something like 4 or 5 boxes left. It's been a slow seller, but, you know, we've been selling out of it just pack at a time. I had, I think, 10 boxes of it when I started, so it's more than 50% sold. Okay. So, there you have it. Somebody give me a number. Pokemon is in a slow spot. They always win the race. IP too big to fail. Chris says 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's the split. And now it is time to hand out the cards in these magic packs. So as you guys know, it's 3 cards at a time. Let's get started. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can just get them all at once. Haven't done this in a while, have we? The guys who were in this break, they waited a while. So also this means we can remove the break finally. We're no longer breaking these. You just have to buy it outright. Alright, so let's go back up the stairs to the breaks, pack breaks. Magic Fallout break is gone. Hit and save on that. Gotta grab our link here. Okay, we copy the video link. We're gonna head over here and put this in the breaks history. Magic the Gathering Fallout finally broke. So the Fallout break is done. Serial cards are the money cards I hear in these sets. The Doctor Who show tanking didn't help. The most valuable Doctor card is still David Tennant. Why do you think, in your own words, that the Doctor Who TV show tanked? There we are. Here's a mountain. Alright, lovely. Those cereal Fallout bobbleheads still at $400. Yowza. Let me have a sip here. Boy, I could just chug a ton of water. All right. All right, that's Jen. So you're going to get Mountain, Desolate Mire, and Vault 75 Middle School. Cool. Awesome. Okay, here's Brian Davis with Fire Shrieker, Talisman of Conviction, and Winding Constrictor. That's for Brian Davis. Mr. Gonna me rant how they killed Doctor Who. You should tell us, I'm curious. I watched a little bit of Doctor Who, but that was back when it was like that funny looking doctor who eventually became part of the House of Dragons TV show. And he definitely doesn't look like he belongs there. Here's a Jen. Sun-Scorched Divide. Hinterland Harbor. And Desolate Mire. Ooh, looks stinky. Okay. It got too woke. But what does that mean? Here we go, another Gen card. Sheltered Thicket. Okay. Mutational Advantage. Lethal Scheme. Ooh. Okay, who's this? Miss Jen, Temple of Plenty. Nice. Atomize. Nice. and Nuclear Fallout. So that was not a numbered card. Jen, because you got that last card, you also get the Radiation card. And we're on to the next person. Rant, also curious. They actively poo on the old fan base, horribly writing where they retconned 60 years of story. That's sad. They didn't cater to nerds. I mean, yeah. Here's Blake Potawills, Swamp, Prairie Stream, and Stolen Strategy. We are. All right. Mr. Blake. Mr. Blake. Oh. We just saw that video game Conquered get crushed, man. And Sony was so disappointed with it that they literally shut it down. They said, this game is not even allowed to be on our servers. We're getting rid of it. You know, because they realized it's doing massive brand damage. There you go. And I saw the characters in Concord. It was really straightforward. There you go. All right. Now we've got Mark Anthony Tadeo. Mr. Mark, we got Rancor. We got Prairie Stream. And we got Soul Ring. Concord lives on in my heart. Okay, that's Mr. Mark. Poor Concord. Mark. I gotta find Mark Anthony Tadeo. How is everybody tonight? Fine, we're fine. We're fine. Marcos Rojas, Marcos Atkinson, Marilyn, Marley, Mark Fitch, Maxim Bobianchuk. At the death of the 12th Doctor, they go, oh no, you get unlimited regions now because we gotta milk that. Here's Manuel, Marco. Spot the Concord player. Mark Wietrich, Fowler, Ambrose, Thomas, James Rowe Garcia. Here's a Matthew Garcia with an expired bag. Man, we should just take that out. I really am tired of like all the abandoned bags. Imagine if I weren't consistently removing them. We would just already be overrun. Matt. All right, so we have checked all these now and did not locate Mr. Mark Anthony Tadeo. I'm going to go ahead and create a new bag for him for now. Mister, my flight is about to leave. Can you do the buy it now price for that Mewtwo? $80 is the buy it now price, is it not? I saw it for about 80. We are. See, the Mewtwo is 80. We are. All right. Did he say something earlier? Mark Anthony Tadeo. 9.24. I see it for 65 on eBay. Oh, all right. So if you don't mind waiting a moment, I just verified that real fast, okay? Sometimes that happens. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I search real fast. Maybe it's in another, part of the country or something like that. So I typed in Mewtwo Go. Okay. Oh my God, why's my phone so slow? Okay, lowest price, buy now. Well, let me get over to $65, see if we can find them over there. All right, we're at 50, 60. That's the Japanese one. This is an English one. You're looking at a Japanese. Let me keep looking in case there is an English one. That's Japanese. No, you're looking at the Japanese one. That's what's going on. There you go. Sorry, my bad. It was Japanese. All right, I'll set that to the side. Okay. Pokemon Mewtwo was a fast mover. I'm not surprised. Here's Jennifer Yap. We've got Duchess Wayward Tavern Keep. Okay, Duchess. She's going to sell you some stuff. Sulphur Falls. Name your price. I'm sending. Oh, I can name my price. 5 bazillion. Here's Junktown. Okay. Nothing too crazy there. Oops. That's also Jen. We've got Woodland Cemetery. Desolate Mire again. And Solemn Simulacrum. Simulacrum? Solemn Simulacrum. It's a hard name. Okay, we got Miss Jen McCready, Lamplight Mayor. Hey, you got a bobblehead. So these are always real popular, Jen. The bobblehead. Oh, I just kind of lost track there. We got... So she started... Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah. So, okay, you're going to get this card here, the Alpha Deathclaw. And then it moves on to food. And then the next round starts. Okay. Now, we've got Miss Jen with Island. Lethal Scheme. And Evolving Skies. Ta-da! Here's Alex Silva. Wow, I feel like I haven't seen Alex Silva in a while. Here's Gunner Conscript. It shows you it took this forever to break. 2 and 3. I feel like I haven't seen Alex Silva in a while. How about you guys think we haven't seen him in a while? I feel like we haven't seen him in a while. Great. All right. People come and they go. Alejandro, huh? Hold on. Oh my God, that's really heavy. Albert, Alexis, Alex Silva, Alexis, Alora, Alex Silva, here he is. From 624, huh? We're at 924, so it's been 3 months since the bag was created. It means it's not gone for too long. Hopefully he comes back and says, hey, howdy doody. It was fun. Every song they played was from 1999. What? Oh, man, it's hard to lift those boxes when they're all the way full, and you got to bring them really far away from your body. Mark Anthony Taddeo. Cass, Hand of Vengeance. You're doing well here, Jen. It seems like you're going to be sniping the hits in each box. 2 and 3. Power Fist. That's cool. Yeah, because I don't know if there's any more. I think we've pulled all 5 of the other people cards. So, Jen, I think that indicates you're about to take home the back of the last pack as well. Go, Mark Anthony Taddeo. Let's see. Yep, Jen. All right, so these are yours. And, yeah, you did well. You got the last pulls in all 3 of the packs. That's just, like, really good luck, basically. How about that, Jen? It's like you got the packs for cheaper. Set this here. Now, let's just see what you got. So you got Fervent Charge. Pre-War Formal Wear. Oh, yeah. Woodland Cemetery. Creepy. Putrefy. Gross. Toxic Sasquatch, Sheep Squatch, and Prime Mirelurk Queen. Wow, we've opened so many of these packs and pulled so few of the serialized cards. They must really be rare. They must be super duper rare. All right. Do you still have Fallout packs? I have a couple Fallout packs, something like 3 or 4 of them, okay? And then I'm sold out. All right. Okay. I just put that into Matthew Garcia's expired bag. He's going to Jen's bag. There we go. All right. I want to buy Sending for 4. Yeah, well, sounds good. You're probably getting them at a pretty good price because I didn't price update them for like a while. But I don't know how much prices have changed over time, if they've changed much at all. Whew. All right. Matthew Garcia has an expired bag. Let's take a quick look at this. Peeps at you. That's it. All right. Really not much. Let me put this over here in the classic collection box. Classy. Do you like selling book boxes? Not really. To tell you the truth, they're a lot of work. They're like one of the worst parts of the job. Same with doing shipping. Same with cleaning. They're not really exciting. There's nothing like you don't pull $1,000 card out of the bulk. So they're not my favorite part of the work. But the book builds up, and I have to do something with it. I could just throw it away, or I could sell it. There you are. Here's a Rockruff for $30. Charizard VMAX Climax for $30. That's the Mega Gengar break. Jump in there for $40. Fido for $37. Classic Charizard 9 for $80. Do you have any heavy vintage you're selling for a premium? I do not have any priced up right now. I don't really weigh any of them, so I don't know if any of it's heavy. I used to have heavy base set Japanese packs from a long time ago, and those are all gone now. So it's like, when it comes to like booster packs, you just can't keep up with demand unless you like heavily overprice them, and then people like bark at you like, oh, you're a jerk, your price is all wrong. And it's like, well, I don't know, dude. These are like the hardest things on the planet to keep in good stock, because who you source them from and how you source them is really creepy. It's kind of scary. It's like a gamble. Adam Thone, I'll take it. All right, you got it. So, but do I have vintage booster packs? Of course I've got vintage booster packs. Like I've got Crystal Guardians. I've got Delta Species. I got Dragon Frontiers. I've got Holland Phantoms, but do I want to open them? Not really. How many spots in that rocket break? 4 spots? Is it 4 spots are left, or is it 5? It might be 5. Adam Thone. All right, Adam. Jennifer Yap says she'll take 4 Fallout packs. Well, that was friggity fast. Let's see. Ugh. All right, Jen. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. All right. Any Japanese packs, those always be heavy. I believe I do have some Japanese packs. Here we are. Let's go ahead and snip this. All right. Yeah, I can understand wanting to open up the vintage packs. Right now we have a vintage pack break. It is the Japanese vintage pack break. Here it is. And snip this up. All right. It's really a lot of work pricing up the vintage packs. It really is. I think it naturally acts as like a slowdown on them. All right, let's get started. We got Plains. Wow. Here's Codsworth, Handy Helper. One of the difficult parts with the vintage packs is their prices kind of change. They fluctuate really quickly. They're not like regular modern sets where the prices are stable. For a lot of the good packs, people always want the good packs. For a lot of the good packs, people look at them and they go, hey, you got that vintage booster pack? And it's like, sure I do. But then you go back to maybe get a restock on them, and there's only like 3 packs on the market, and they're all being sold by questionable people, and you're like, oh god, dude, do I even want to sell this? So vintage is, it's just constantly changing, and it's a lot of work to decide who you want to restock with, and then you just run out really fast. You have nothing left for breaks. Here's Blasphemous Act. Ooh. Arcane Signet. And Dr. Madison Lee. All right. That's a mythic rare. And junk. There we go. How many spots left in it? I believe there's 5 spots left. There we go. After that, I don't know what will run. Oops. So we've got Mountain. Oh. Scattered Groves. Fault 75 Middle School. Behemoth Sledge. Terramorphic Expanse. Mirelurk Queen. Jason Bright, Glowing Prophet. Lethal Scheme. Colonel Autumn. Woodland Cemetery. Over Encumbered. Carrying too much junk. Woodland Cemetery. Intelligence Bobblehead. Ooh, cool. All right, you ready? Scrounging Deathclaw and Centurion of the Marked. But it's not a numbered card. Darn. Okay, you got Centurion of the Marked. All right. Lord of the Undead. Oh, my God. All right. There we go. Here's Mountain. Aha. We got Nesting Grounds. Oh. Charisma Bobblehead. Mr. Gutsy. The Pridwen Street Flagship. Young Deathclaws. Sean, Father of the Synths. Woodland Cemetery. Phew, thought the bobblehead was a cereal. Can't wait till the next Fallout comes out. Yeah. One with the Machine. Oh, scary. T-45 Power Armor. Secure the Wastes. Okay, One with the Machine. Alpha Deathclaw. And Alpha Deathclaw. Dang, man, I wish we could pull a cereal. Okay. Here's Plains. Find and Finality. Voter's Dilemma. Cinderglade. Here's Liberty Prime Recharged. Okay. The Wise Mothman. Man, that looks creepy as hell, dude. Kate, Cage Brawler. 2 more days. I got to go to court to see my daughter. I'm going to win since everyone is on my side. I can't wait to see her after not seeing her for 8 weeks. Wow. It's a long time, man. Here's Ferris Lake. That must be like traumatizing, man. Dark Water Catacombs. You know, I ran away from home when I was 17, and I went from having an environment where there were a lot of kids, a lot of yelling, a lot of noise, to almost like perfect silence. And that was traumatic. I was like, Jesus, dude. So I imagine, you know, for me, it was just brothers and sisters. And it's like, you can live without your brothers and sisters. But man, if it was my own kid, I think that would hit a little harder. Here's Fog Crawler and Armory Paladin. Yeah, I'd be a little pissed. I'd be like, I'm pissed. Here's Armory Paladin. Oh, right. Mothman is a 5-foot giant moth that watches you from afar. Oh. There you go. All right. Thank you so much, Jen. Jen, you're keeping the stream busy again. I'm loving it. All right. Jen, Legendary Creature. Opener of cards. There you go. Okay. Gen Yap. Let's grab some Gen Yap bags here. So we got a 1. We got a 2. Did you notice the price on the OP9 has jumped, sadly? I went to my supplier for a restock, and he said, He said, if you want to restock, you got to pay like more than 50% more per box. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, these are valuable. I was like, all right, I'll see you when the restock comes. Because I assume there will be a restock. But he was like, you're not getting these unless you give me a lot of money. He was asking a lot. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, I hope that that's not the permanent new price, but we'll see, because I know more than one guy who I can restock off of. So if the one supplier is just being kind of stubborn on his price, perhaps the other guy won't be. You should restock on Fallout. I like watching them get open. They don't get open very often because they're so pricey. So I don't know, man. Okay. All right, very cool. Whew. Fallout sold out. Be sure to update the menu. All right, let's go mark the Fallout. All right. Hit save here. Okay, what do we got next? Here's Chris Abruzzo, Rocket Break. We got one Chris Abruzzo order for the Rocket Break. Happy Sunday, by the way, guys. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. But it is over. We're going into Monday. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. We have 6 people in the Rocket Break. That means we need 4 more spots, and it goes off. Maybe Charizard or Dark Dragonite or Blastoise will be in there, or could just be Team Rocket. Could be a real crappy one. Here's Mew. Kaido, and Jirachi. Doctor Who time. Oh my god. Now, Doctor Who, we got lots of Doctor Who. We got whole boxes of Doctor Who. Clicking on this. Jen says she'll take 6 packs of Doctor Who. Holy moly, dude. All right, you got it, Miss Jen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packs of Doctor Who. All right. So they said they said they ruined the show. It's too woke. Woke! It's too woke. All right. Very good. I'm more into shows that are asleep. Oops. Let's see some cereal. I'm super ethereal. Damn it, why is this sticking? There it goes. Can you believe it's already Monday? How's it already Monday? Somebody tricked me. Can't be Monday. Oops. Maybe I'll have one booster pack for sale on the table at all the time, if I can keep up with it. So, on the one hand, we'll have a vintage booster pack break, and then like one booster pack for sale. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing. Here's Island. I'm an island boy. Third Doctor. Gallifrey Council Chamber. K9 Mark 1. Amy Pond. Bigger on the inside. The Flood of Mars. Fiery Islet. Cyber Conversion. Lava Claw Reaches. This is how it ends. Haunted Ridge. There it goes. The 5 Doctors. That's pretty cool. 5 Doctors. The 4th Doctor. He's such a doctor. Okay. Cyberman Patrol. And Fish. Alright. There are some good Commander staple cards in Doctor Who. That's what I heard. Can't wait to get my hands on it. 10th Doctor David Tennant cereal sells for $720. I'm super ethereal. Here's Swamp. The 12th Doctor. Temple of Epiphany. Sky Cloud Expanse. Mystic Monastery. Storm Carved Coast. Lunar Hatchling. Foreboding Ruins. Time Reaper. Yee! Temple of Abandon. Confession Dial. Here's Prairie Stream. This is How It Ends. Rose Tyler and River Song. All right, there you go. Surprised no one ordered one of each pack on the menu as one order. Oh, don't do that. That would be so terrible. That would take forever to assemble. Take me as much time to assemble it. Actually, it would take me longer to assemble it. Here's Plains. The Seventh Doctor. All right. Command Tower. Arcane Signet. Jenny. Generated Anomaly. Ah, she's looking kind of cute. Here's Chaos Warp. Bill Potts and Exotic Orchard. Here's Rory Williams. Orchard. Stay please. Would be legendary. Legend? Wait for it. A dairy. Here's Ace. Fearless Rebel. Scattered Groves. The Flood of Mars. Master Mesmerist. And the Fifth Doctor. Oi, I'm a Fifth Doctor, isn't it? Ta-da! Command La Tower into Signet EDH staples all over. Okay, now we've got planes, trains, automobiles. Planes. The 24th Doctor. Frostboil Snarl. Heavy Brand. Arcane Signet. Doo-doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Cinder Gale. Glade. Fat Line. Fat Line is for fat people. Chaos Warp and Delete. Fetus Deletus. Blasphemous Act. The 10th Doctor. Hey, that's not bad looking. He's looking like the 10th one. Blasphemous Act. Time Lord Regeneration. Regen. Woo! Sarah Jane. K9 Mark 1. And Dalek. Staples are a card almost every deck will use. What? Nuh-uh. He tricking me. This guy's always tricking me. Okay, next up we've got Island Boy. Okay, Island Boy. The 19th Doctor. Davros. Dalek Creator. He's evil. Okay, an unearthly child. He's from hell. Here's Star Whale. Search for Tomorrow. No thanks. Dalek Drone. Thespian Stage. Rose Tyler, I mean. Here's Canopy Vista. The Wedding of River Song. Dude, that is the ugliest Doctor. Here's Temple of Abandon. Drowned Catacomb. It's pronounced Catacomb. Weeping Angel. The 12th Doctor. And Human Nobel. You're not in my class, perchance. You're from the lower class. All right. Now we've got one last pack. Miss Jen. Swamp. What are you doing in my swamp? Second Doctor from the year 1950. Choked Estuary. Tegan Javanka. Here's Crack in Time. Temple of Mystery. Bessie, the Doctor's Roadster. Carpet of Flowers. Nardole, the Resourceful Cyborg. The 12th Doctor, where it all went wrong. What started happening with the 12th Doctor? Tell us about where it all went wrong. Here's Rockfall Vale. Strax. I didn't actually watch Doctor Who, so I don't know any of this stuff. The 5th Doctor. The War Doctor. He's the War Doctor. And copy. Copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a. All right, there it goes. Whew. the 12th Doctor, he went woke. All right. No female doctors. That's like if we had female James Bond. It's not right. It's not allowed. Girls. Retired voice actor sells cards. Writing team got replaced and the message took over. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is going to say Jen Yap. Thank you, Jennifer. Women. I'm having a little fun. All right, let me put this away. I mean, my wife tried to watch. She's a Doctor Who fan. I'm not. She got me to watch like a season, and I was like, what is happening? But she liked to watch Doctor Who. She'd watched it when she was younger. And then they brought in the Doctor Who woman lady, and that was it. She never watched another episode after that. She's like, I don't want a lady doctor. I watch because it's a guy doctor. I was like, okay. She was actually pretty bad. She's like, it's ruined. All right, let's put these down here. She did not like that one bit. She was pretty upset about it. Here's Penisua. Magic needs more full arts or alt art. Yes, sir. They need some advanced texturing and tricks like that. This is pretty special. The checklist Carddass. Even though that's a 3, you still collect it for the card itself. And here's Loogies for 16 buckaroos. I was so hyped for a grizzly old doctor again, but yeah, writing ruined it. War Doctor deck is pretty fun. I thought the 12th Doctor was good as an actor, just the stories were not memorable. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. I'm on the same page as you guys. Urgh. Next up, Roger Gray. One whole box of Metapoo. Last shot for the Hello Kitty. I have a bag. All right, hold on to the seat of your pants, guys. We're going to go get a whole box of Hello Kitty. Meow. I'll be back. You know what I like the most about Doctor Who? You can just turn it off because it sucks now. Did you see that medical school in Japan that for 10 years were making it harder for women to get in? Damn it! All right. That's pretty bad. Apparently there's a serial Kuromi Mothman in the Metapoo. Ooh. That's it. I'm stocking up. Kuromi Mothman. You got it, man. All you. One. Two. Now you guys get to be punished with the whole box of Hello Kitty. All right. Well, I'd like it better if we priced everything by the box. There we go. Pricing things by the pack is kind of annoying. I realized. Lots of snipers, you know. But I don't know. Okay. PSA only has 3 graded, so either all pulled or everyone bailed. I'm sure everyone bailed. I don't think people are opening tons of Metazoo, Hello Kitty, but they should. This is a legit Sanrio product, fully copyrighted. This is not the cheap Chinese knockoffs. This is the real deal. This is licensed Hello Kitty cards. This is the real deal. I just sold one of these as a promo the other day for like 45 bucks. There you go. The one that had the little Hello Kitty on it. All right, toss this. Very unusual thing to collect because it's an out of... all right, here we go. Out of business company. All right. Okay. My melody, your melody, his melody, her melody. It's all called Karumi and Mothman. Only 130 of them. Oh, we just need to find one then. Mr. Roger, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. I like this one a lot. Look at that one. That one's nice. Ooh, right. Uh-huh. There better be a Kuromi or Hello Kitty in there or I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, you just pulled the Kuromi Holo. Toss that away. A Holo. Here's a Holo. Little bonus melody card. Seems to be pretty common, actually. All right. Oh, I like this one, too. This one's real nice. Kuromi and Melody. Look, these are legit. I'm just surprised I didn't run out of them already. I mean, it's $2 a pack. And you can pull that. I mean, those are like, they don't got any Metazoo in it. Just my little, I'm sorry, just Hello Kitty cards. Okay. All right, there you go. First half of the box. Put it in DP's bag. I'll put it in my bag, dude. I'll send them out to grade. What are your thoughts on mice? They're totally, they look delicious. I would eat them. All right, let's start sneeping it up. I bet they fry good. Little rat on a stick. There you go. All right. Not sewer rats, obviously. Free-range rats. Put them on a little skewer, get them all grilled up. A little toasty salt and pepper. Good eating. All right. You know they eat cheese, right? That's pretty good. Okay. How did we associate cheese with mice? When did that begin? Mister, you got ponies on your mind. Oh, it's all the same to me. Hello Kitty, Little Mermaid, My Little Pony. There you go. All right. Ready? All right. We've got these things. I seen Rat Burger. You've had Rat Burger? I haven't truly lived. I've never had any. Okay, get the little dragon. Okay. Chibi Ago Pogo. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Look, you got a little Kuromi in the other, like, reverse or something. I think this one looks a lot better, though. It's easier to see it. Welcome to Rat Burger, home of the Rat Burger. Can I get your order? I'll take 2 Mega Rat Burgers with bacon, hold the cheese, and a side of rat droppings. I have a pet rat, 2 of them, one wild and one from a pet store. They're both nice but crazy, has mental health issues. Finger looking good. They're basically live, you know, they're like livestock. If the end of the world happens, you just keep your mice and your rats nearby. And since they are alive, they are fresh meat. You just breed them together, you give them some grain, you breed them together, and voila. Some delicious rat meat. Sounds good to me. Okay, here's another Kuromi. What's up, Quartz? How are you tonight? Double Kuromi in one box. Chibi Enfield monster. Okay. All right, last pack. And there we have it. Mr. Roger Gray. That was one whole box of Hello Kitty. So see, now you got me saying it. So I got one more box of this, and then we got an open box. That's what we got left. Don't let them near the KFC fryer. You know, it sold well enough that it's funny enough, I almost feel I could restock this. I could probably just price it at $3 at this point. Is my goal to sell out of it? Mr. needs Sailor Moon. All girly baby stuff, of course, Mr's favorite. You guys are weird, man. I saw Dr. Disrespect's response to people demanding he release... Oops. All right. To Dr. Disrespect's response that he needs to release the messages that he sent to the girl, and he wouldn't do it. And he was responding in a really poor way. He's like, what are we, 2-year-olds? Someone in the comment section said she might have been 2. Oh, man. Wow, look at these, man. They look nice. The wild one I kept, and she would be druggy. She was a person sad, but I'm not lying. Sell it, mister. I wouldn't restock unless you intend to hold. We are. I mean, you weren't the only one buying them. There were other people buying this. In the end, it is a Hello Kitty product. All right. Don't let them near the KFC fryer. Talking about that one video where it jumps in. All right, there we go. Roger Gray, one fat bag. Thought it was done via the whisper system, so wouldn't he not be able to copy paste his previous messages? I don't know. But he made it sound like, you know, you're so immature for even asking. And it's like, bro, that is such a deflect from the question. Bye, Venator. Table's a little full now. Bye, Cridilly. All right. Rats do know how to cook. I seen it. Here's Peniswool Prison. Okay. The Rocket Slowpoke is only 2 spots away. The Carl giveaway. Let's get that activated. Is Hello Kitty a long-term hold? I don't think it really will be, but it's definitely a funny thing. You know, like you could make a piece of content around it because it's like, remember Metazoo? You would do that in a few years. Also, in the minuscule chance someone actually buys the Metazoo, you know, like brand name and gets it working again, that would be an interesting situation too. All right. Everyone would be like, pump it to the moon. Type in Carl right now if you don't mind. Excuse me. Brandon Water says, send him into the jungle sublist. Yes, sir. Okay, this is up to 8 out of 16, everybody. Cool. Jungle box break getting close. The District of Columbia? Yes. Roll it. We got Millie away. All right, Millie away. Number 17. I think after the pump and then fallout, people will be leery of trusting Metazoo. Nah, I fully trust Metazoo, man. I'm all in on Metazoo. What are you talking about, man? You have faith. We have an order from Aaron Rodriguez. He would like 4 of the PRB ones. All right, you got it, man. Let me toss this away. I need help cleaning my room. 2, 3. All right, are we ready? Snipping this. There we go. Tossing this away. Tossing this away. So, we got some hollows. We got some hollows. These also are hollows, but you also get Kaido. Speaking of pump and dump, oh, very nice. Look at that, guys. That was unexpected. That was the last box of PRB1, the current case. And so after that, we get a new case. So we get a new case now. What do you guys think of the upcoming presidential debate? Do you guys think that the stock market is going to pump and dump around the time of the debate? Do you think the market's already down because of the fear of what could be talked about in the debate? Aaron Rodriguez. Whew. Here it is, Aaron Rodriguez. Rigui. What do you guys think of the upcoming Minecraft movie? I saw Jack Black in it, and I just felt like he was getting too old or something. I don't know, man. It didn't feel right. I think they're doing like a Jumanji move with it. Like he'd been trapped in the world of Minecraft or some crazy stuff like that. I don't know. But I wasn't feeling it. I saw him and I'm like, oh my God, get Jack Black out of here. I've seen him too much. He's in too much stuff. We are. Don't ruin Minecraft. Minecraft is special. He gets to be the voice of Bowser. I don't know, dude. He's in too much. It doesn't feel right. Here's Dark Machoke. And Jigglypuff. Jennifer Yap, 6 more packs. Jen! 6 of them. You got it. Anything you want, you got it. This is Jen's channel now. Kung Fu Panda, Yates and everything, dude. There's a point where it's like, I feel like Minecraft is too good. Yeah, like here's the problem. I think Minecraft is so special of a brand that it should pick like a bunch of unknowns or something. You know, it shouldn't be like, I don't know. It shouldn't be Minecraft featuring this guy that's in all this other stuff. It should be like unique or special. Mr. is a harsh critic. I don't dislike Jack Black. I really like him in Nacho Libre. He's hilarious. I just feel like I really like Minecraft. And if they were making a serious movie, which I don't know if they really are, but they were making one, I would want them to make it special somehow. And when you see Jack Black, you don't think this is special. You think this is going to be a cheap comedy. All right. And it might be a profitable comedy. But, you know, the movie critics aren't going to go back and be like, remember Minecraft? No. Just going to be like another knee slapper. It's like, all right. And there was Jack Black as Steve. Oh! They're not making a serious movie. Exactly. That's my point is I would like it if it was maybe a little more like Minecraft has this specialness to it where it's very peaceful. It's almost like un-American. Right? Like Americanism. What is it? American culture is sort of like loud, obnoxious. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Shop here. Shop now. We got the best deals, the biggest deals. Come in now. I'm Kim Kardashian. She broke the internet with her fat ass. That's Americanism right now. And Jack Black's kind of like part of it. And Minecraft wasn't like that. And that was what made it so good. Minecraft wasn't about that. That was so peaceful. It has its own feeling to it. It feels unique. And so, you know, you get this really unique feeling game, but then you get like one of the least unique actors in there. He's in everything. It's like, oh my God, dude. My name is Brian, but I'm no hero. Jack Black Eagles cheap comedy. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. You know, I'm tempted to just jump to the back because the back is where you're going to pull the serialized numbers. But actually, these are expensive boosters. Let's take them one at a time. Are you ready? Here goes. All right. Forest. Oh. 10th Doctor. Yeah, I'm somebody who really had a lot of great special memories over the years with that video game. I think I started playing like over 10 years ago. When did I first play that game? I must have been about 19 or something like that. I can't remember. Overgrown farmland, all of history, all at once. I didn't get it at first. The first time I played it, I was like, why would anyone enjoy this? And one day I was just playing the heck out of it. I was like, this is amazing. And it has like this special feel to it, you know, that hasn't really been replicated by anything. So, yeah, it'd be cool if they made like kind of more of a serious project, more of an art project, right? If the movie was kind of deep and more of an art project. But, you know, the minute you see Blackjack, you go, no, this is not serious. This is not deep. This is just slapstick. And then Jack Black farted. Temple of Malice. Adipose of Offspring. And that's fine. If they want to cash in on their brand, that's what they should do. But are you so... Ooh, look at this Dalek Squadron. Ooh, all right. Artifact creature. But I was going to say, you know, what made the brand so strong was that they didn't do that kind of stuff. That's what made Minecraft brand feel so good. Everything Minecraft ever did felt kind of like weird and in its own way, you know? Like they were trying to go their own direction. And to just sort of hire this, you know, actors, it's like hiring Adam Sandler for Minecraft. The movie isn't about Minecraft then, it's about Adam Sandler. It's an Adam Sandler movie, right? It's the same deal here. So if you hire Jack Black, it's no longer about Minecraft. It's a Jack Black movie. That's what it is. And it's like, that's great, I guess. I like the brand more than I like him. And I don't dislike him. He's hilarious in Nacho Libre. But I do like the Minecraft brand even more than I like that actor. So in this case, he doesn't add more to it. He actually distracts from it. Okay, Joe Grant. Adam Sandler did Pac-Man. Oh my God, don't tell me that. Here's Sheltered Thicket. They always screw up video game movies. I swear to God, they cannot make a good video game movie. I even watched the recent Mario movie, which made a lot of money, and they had that one stupid guy play the voice of Mario, the Guardians of the Galaxy actor. I don't remember his name. But, yeah, they just, I don't know. It was just a generic movie, right? The Mario movie, purely generic. It was there to sell money for Mario. It was not an art piece. And maybe as an adult, I'm looking for an art piece, you know. Sarah Jane Smith, but she's not a serialized card. Womp. Uncharted was so bad. Here we are. I didn't see that one. But yeah, I mean, I would love for video game stories to be taken a bit seriously and to be written real well. Here's another movie that just did really poorly, Borderlands, which I've not seen, but I'm tempted to go watch. Borderlands made a movie. Did you guys know about this? And it's like one of the worst movies ever made. They just lost tons of money. Tons of money. I can't even name how much, but we could probably look it up in like a half second. Let's look it up. Did you see the live-action Simpsons with him as Homer? Oh, that's great. He got to play Homer. That's funny. Here we go. How much did the Borderlands movie cost? I want to say lose. Here it is. The film cost $110 to $120 to produce and $30 million on print and advertising. So $150. 150 million, sorry. And now we look at how much it made. As of August, the movie made $9 million globally with $8 million domestic. Yowza! That's a $140 million loss. Now, that number presumably has come up slightly over time because people, I'm sure, have watched it when the news came out that it's like performing so badly. People are like, well, now I got to know why it's doing so badly, so they go and they watch it. But I doubt that that amount is going to get it even close to the 150 that they would need in order to break even and say, hey, we've done it, we've made our money back, you know? So, I don't know. Thespian Stage. Return the Past. I got the unserialized 10th Doctor. Cakey. Here's Fortified Village. Holy God, that's bad. I know, they just lost 140 million. I mean, the workers didn't lose that money. The workers got paid, I guess. So the actors and all them. But yeah, somebody got a lot. They lost a lot of money. The Third Doctor. Wow, okay. And Dalek, cool. Okay. I feel like it's because Big Bucks Hollywood just doesn't understand gamer culture and have this preconceived notion of what gamers would want, thinking they don't want the same thing as other moviegoers. I think that video gamers are actually really, really smart guys. Not all of them. Some of them are like, boo, you don't have $1 million, right? So some of them are dumb. Actually, there's probably a decent amount of dumb ones. They're all very nerdy, though. That part's true. And then another part's true. Some nerds are hyper intelligent. They're just super intelligent. That's why they love video games, because it appeals to their problem-solving nature. So they're nerds. And I think that some of these nerds are so smart, they want the shows to be made for an intelligent audience. It should be artistic. It should be complicated. The 11th Doctor. Oh, man, this is what my wife made me watch, was the 11th Doctor. He's got such a unique look, man. So I think that they don't just want their movies to be doofy, you know, cosplays of their favorite brand. They actually want some depth. They want some innovation in the acting. They want some casting that really it just makes sense and looks crazy good. They want some action scenes, of course. Everyone wants action scenes. But a lot of the times, video game stories can get pretty complicated and really envelop you into the game in a way that only a video game can do it. But besides that, these stories are sometimes very, very good stories. Like Dark Souls almost seems like it has no story, and yet all of the little writings in the game kind of give it away a bit. And it's always just got this like mystical feeling about it. Same with Elden Ring. It just had like a near mystical feeling. Wow, I really like this card. Cult of Skaro is a great looking card. Look at that, guys. You could grade every one of these, by the way. But cards like that are probably extra gradable. Anyways, so my point is that not all video gamers just want their movie to be like made out of cosplayers from your local furry convention. They want the movie to be sophisticated and grown up and speak to us on a deeper level and be a work of art like the way the original Lord of the Rings was. But I just feel like when they make a video game movie, all they're really doing is saying we have a valuable brand and it's time to cash in on our valuable brand. And again, they can do that. That's up to them. But it's too bad because, you know, you have this big screen opportunity to elevate your brand, and they just don't do it. They either don't have the skill or they don't care to do it. It's not really their priority. Their priority is just to cash in. That's it. I think it's just to cash in. It's like the equivalent, okay, we've made this video game. The real artists made the video game, and because they were so good, the game exploded and it was great. And so, you know, when you make a video game, maybe you need to sell microtransactions. Maybe you need to sell merchandise. Or maybe you need to sell a crappy movie. So the crappy movie is just another round of, you know, ways to monetize their hard work. So the movie, in fact, becomes just another type of merchandise for them. And as you know, most merchandise is just like a hat with a symbol on it or a shirt with a symbol on it. And that's what the movie is. The movie is just a shirt with a symbol on it. That's what the Mario movie was. I mean, people liked it, but that was what the Mario movie was. It's just anything happening on screen that was accurately portraying the Mario universe. Ninth Doctor, River Song. It really wasn't that deep or interesting. Definitely for kids, though, but that's fine. I mean, kids need a show. There we are. You don't expect that much from Mario, although it would be a surprise feather in Nintendo's hat if they pulled off a sophisticated movie. And again, I think it would really elevate the brand if they could do that, but they just never do. Maybe part of it is they're taking the safe route because it's a lot of money. They're not experts in movie making, maybe. You know, you ever consider that? They're not experts in movie making. They're not looking to be some, you know, summer college film project. They just want to make a shirt with the logo on it and put it on the big screen. That's it. And that is probably why all video game movies pretty much suck. Here's Davros, Dalit creator. But yeah, so Jack Black comes out, and I go, oh, look, it's Jack Black. What a surprise. And it's just like, it's an Adam Sandler movie. And not Adam Sandler, but it's a Jack Black movie now. You would think it would be about Minecraft, but it's not. Now it's about, hey, we got Jack Black, and he's doing things in the Minecraft brand. It's like, look at that. He's got a pickaxe. Wow, bro. They're right behind me, aren't they? Here's Master Mesmerist. I'm sick of movies hiring celebrities. Oh, yeah, you know what killed me? And I didn't watch it, but you had the Mandalorian. Had him in one of the episodes. Jack Black and Lizzo was in one of the episodes. And it was like, man, way to spit on the Star Wars brand. Because the Star Wars brand took these unknown characters. They made these epic stories. They created a real Star Wars feel. And you just ruin that when you just hire sort of like funny celebrities to pop into your show for, you know, the right behind me humor. The Master Gallery's End? Gallifrey's? He's looking kind of like a bad guy, to be honest. Make them pay. All right, that's it. Miss Jen, thank you so much. No serialized cards here. That is my feeling on the subject. All right. Are there any good scary movies coming out, by the way? I wish there was a good scary movie coming out. I'm going to make Karis watch a scary movie. Yeah, see, mister, you got a favorite movie or nah? I love Anchorman. I'm a big fan of comedies, by the way, if you didn't know that. That's why I like Nacho Libre. Love comedies. Love Anchorman. Anchorman was one of my favorite comedies growing up. I guess now it's considered an old movie, really, when you think about it. When I was young, it wasn't considered old. It was like brand new. Now I'm 35. I'm an old fart. So that is considered an oldie. But yeah, I mean, favorite movies. Of all the Star Wars movie, I like the third one. You know, where he becomes Darth Vader. And yes, that's after watching the original trilogy many times. In fact, I watched it first when I was young in the 90s. My dad introduced that to us before he even announced he was going to work on the prequels. And so we watched the original trilogy like 100 times as kids. So we got to see it many times. I just felt like the high level of sophisticated technology that they used in their video editing at the time was so good. And the whole thing, the lightsaber battles were the best you'd ever seen. The tragedy of Darth Vader loving his wife so much that he turned to the dark side. The completion of the story arc. The perfect setup for the following trilogy. It was so good. So I placed that as my top Star Wars movies. I like that a lot. We watched The Godfather this year, and it turned out it was really good. Just like everyone said it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, The Godfather. I love the moment in the beginning when the Godfather grabs his godson by the shoulders, and he's like, I don't know what I can do. He shakes him by the shoulders and says, you could be a man! You could be a man! And what would the other guy be? The adopted son. He started laughing about it. It was such a good scene that sort of summarized the character so quickly. You know, the sudden rage and but the expectation that you would just be like this hard guy, you know, this tough guy, and not be sort of a wimpy. But yeah, I mean, it was really fascinating. I liked the whole thing. The music was really good. The story was easy to follow. It wasn't perfectly easy to follow. And it also left you wanting to rewatch it once everything occurred. You're like, I got to see that all happen twice. Which we did. We watched The Godfather twice. It was so enjoyable. So The Godfather, Star Wars, Episode 3, The Anchorman. I love scary movies more than anything else, though. I love scary movies. I can watch them all day. They're like a vice almost, you know, because I'll even watch a scary movie that's not any good. Like if it sucks, I'll still watch it because I just like the feel, like the ooh. You're gonna get eaten. I wouldn't go in there. Titan Chambly, One Night Wanderer. You got it. Do you mean Shrouded Fable? We don't have Night Wanderer. Oh, no, we got Night Wanderer. What am I talking about? Of course we got Night Wanderer. I never finished selling it, did I? What's your favorite horror movie? What's with the Kabutops? Is he just for show? I'm open-minded to selling him. I know Jonathan Lewandowski likes him a lot, but he is otherwise just for show. One Ancient Roar. All right, One Ancient Roar. All right, opening a couple of these Japanese ones, huh? One Snow Hazard. It's a cool card, huh? One Raging Surf. Yep. One Black Flame. Where's my Black Flame? Black. Alright. This is Black Charizard. And one Triple Beat. Triple Beat. If I could just see a Triple Beat somewhere. I believe I need to stand. Wait, is that it? Nope. Need to stand and get some more Triple Beat. My favorite horror movie. Let me think about it for a minute. What's that? Must be in here. I got too many empty boxes in the room. Aha! I found it. Scary movies have been sort of like a journey for me, you know, because you watch one, it scares you, and then you watch the next one and it doesn't. So you develop a sort of desensitization to them over time. So when I was younger, I could watch one that wasn't very well made, and it could really scare me. And if I watch it again now, I'd be like, that's not scary. Toss this away. Toss this away. But I have to say, one of the movies that left one of the best impressions on me for a scary movie was definitely, and you might laugh at this, it was definitely Paranormal Activity. Loved that movie. So boring. So dull. So slow. Low quality movie. And it really gets you going, like, you're just staring at the screen at some point because you're waiting to see a little sign of the ghosty, you know? And the slow descent into whatever happens to the girl where she becomes, like, you know, possessed or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's something about it. Just the slow movement of it all. Sometimes I've heard people say it sucks. I've heard people say they watched it and laughed. But when they advertised Paranormal Activity, one of the things they advertised is that the audience would, like, be so scared that they'd be, like, sobbing, right? And I never forgot that advertisement because I experienced that twice, not me, but the girl I'd be watching it with. So I watched it when it originally came out with a then girlfriend who would become an ex-girlfriend. And I watched it again, you know, sometime later with Karis, and in both cases, it was so scary for them that they were, like, weeping, dude. They were terrified. And I don't know why. That is just so supremely satisfying. They didn't do it with blood and gore. There was no blood and gore. Saw uses blood and gore. I get it. People watch blood and gore like, whoa, like in shock. But I feel like it's a cheap shot. I like it when a movie can be so scary that people are just scared of the unknown or of, like, a demons or something like that. You know, like something that doesn't exist. And so for me, I enjoy playing around with the feeling in my head or my chest, right? Because it gets you in your stomach at one point. But, you know, for me, it's very easy to separate reality from what's going on the screen. But I love watching a scary movie with a girl who can't do that very well. Because, I don't know, it's just really satisfying watching someone else struggle. I'm scared! Here we are. The original Paranormal gave me nightmares. So did Silent Hill. Oh, ooh, what? Titan, you got an old bag, dude. Titan, this is an expired bag. If you did not come in here tonight and I ran into this, I'd have taken these cards out and been like, this is an expired bag. I'm taking all the cards away. So what you need to do now, Titan, you need to ship, okay, man? Let's see what you got. Beauty. That's kind of nice. The Gallade. Spoink, you got a nice bag. Rayquaza, yeah, you better be coming back. Mister then goes in with the right arm over the shoulder to protect her. I know, it's my signature move. No, but I never forgot this. So the girl I watched it the first time, and this was when it first came out, she was just terrified, dude. And she was like, you could tell she didn't want to be there. She was like really scared. But I never forgot this. The very end of the show, Paranormal Activity ends with like this crazy moment where the guy's body is thrown at the camera and then the girl jumps at the camera, right? You remember that? Did you guys watch it? Do you remember it? So when that happened, and this was pretty early on in my relationship with Karis, and she does not watch any scary movies because her family like forbid it. She was forbidden to watch scary movies because they were like super Christian. And the belief was if you watched a scary movie, demons would come into the home or some crazy thing like that, right? Totally not true, of course. You watch scary movies all day, there's no demons. But anyway, she never got to be exposed to them. So she didn't have any of the desensitization that I'd already built up from having watched them. And so she watches this one, and when the girl jumps at the camera, she just lets out a yell, like a full-on yell. And because it was so terrifying for her, I was like, damn, that was great. It was so good. That's the other half of the movie, perhaps, is being with a group or being in the movie theater or being with, like your girlfriend, and they can't handle the fear. That's part of the fun of scary movies. It's like when you go to a haunted house, and it's not like you don't necessarily have to be scared, but it's fun to be around other people who are scared. That's part of the fun. It's just to see their raw emotions. The atmosphere is the best. Yeah, it's all about that atmosphere. Here's Chris Abruzzo, Jungle Sublist, please. You got it. All right. Chris Abruzzo. The Blair Witch Project first movie is the scariest when watching it at 8 years old. I didn't get to see that one. I remember when it came out, and it was all over the television, right? Because they just kept talking about it, and there were like advertisements for it. And Paranormal Activity definitely built on that idea of the found footage style film. Blair Witch Project, 1999. So I was only 10 when the Blair Witch Project came out. I rewatched it a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago. Really not that long ago. Excuse me. I watched it for the first time. I'm sorry, I didn't rewatch it. It was okay. I was like, not that scary. Look at that. A box office of $248 million and a budget of only $60,000. Holy Jesus, dude. That's like the opposite of what Borderlands did. Wow. So impressive. I blanked super hard with the movie Trapped. The Blair Witch Project first movie is the scariest when watching it at 8. The movie did scare me to church when I was young. A young collector. You're like, I'm going to church, bro. Save me, Jesus. Jesus, don't let the witches get me. That's great, man. All right, here is Charizard. Fear is a very important and powerful emotion. They say it's like a lizard brain emotion where it's like deeper in your core than more sophisticated feelings, right? Because fear is a basic, survival skill. If there's a rustling in the bushes, you have to run away from it because a zombie is going to pop out. So fear is really deeply ingrained into us. And so when you play around with your fear, like with the roller coaster or a scary movie, you're really tapping into some, primal arousals that maybe it's fun for some people to experience. Last 7 packs of Doctor Who. Sorry for taking over the stream. Oh, you don't got to apologize at all. Let's get to those packs. There's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. All right, you got it, Miss Jen. Sweet. What about the first Saw movie? Oh, man. The first Saw movie. So I kind of snuck the first Saw because I don't think my parents would approve of me watching it. They didn't mind scary movies, but they probably thought some of them were too far. And I believe Saw was one of them because it's one thing for a movie to be scary. It's another thing for it to be like disgusting or sort of like improper, right? So the Saw movie was one that I'm pretty sure I never would have been allowed to watch, except for the power of BearShare. I downloaded the movie using those, like LimeWire kind of stuff. What do they call that? They call that where it's the internet allows one person to seed the rest of the people who want to download it using that software. They have a term for that software. I can't remember it anymore. It's like server-to-server software. I don't remember the term. But anyways, I downloaded Saw #1 off of BearShare, and I watched it on a screen so small. It was a little iPod screen back when you had the fat iPods. P2P. Yeah, what does that mean, P2P? It's not person-to-person, right? Torrent. Yeah, is it torrent to torrent? I don't remember. I thought it was like server-to-server. But, so, peer-to-peer. Might have been peer-to-peer. Thank you. I'm sorry. Well, okay. So anyways, I downloaded Saw, and I never forgot that first task where the girl was like, she has to... Oh, no, wait. That wasn't the first one, was it? The first one was the guys were trapped in the room, and they were handcuffed to the toilet with the little tape in the middle of the room. Such a well-written movie, honestly. Such a well-written movie. And really gets you the whole time. Yeah, really great one. I think I was thinking of a different Saw movie there. Here's Sixth Doctor. Yeah, that was some really fun stuff. Maybe we need to rewatch that for Halloween. But I know for a fact, Kara still to this day, she does not do well with roller coasters. She cannot handle them, even small roller coasters. And she definitely does not do well with scary movies. So if I want any hanky-panky for like a month, I know I can't let her watch anything scary. That's just the rules. Because if she does watch something scary, she's going to be like, don't touch me. That is the name. Not because she's angry at me, but because her anxiety is like peaked. She got peak anxiety. Here's Out of Time. She actually enjoys them, though. She does enjoy scary movies. It's not like she hates them. But it's like after she watches them, she's not herself for a little while. So I don't let her watch them. I say, no, we're not going to watch that. You'll be out of touch with reality for a week if you watch it. Balls to Balls 88 PP to PP 11. That was the best one. After the first one, it got lame. After 3, it just sucked. Yeah. We are. I do remember, I remember the one movie, I think it might have been Saw 4, I'm not sure, where the girl was already working for the mastermind or whatever, and she was with the group. And the strong guy, like, picked this girl up and threw her into a pit of needles. And she had to scrape around to find something in the needles. And it was so hardcore and gross. Here we are. She was just covered in these yucky needles. Become the Pilot. Ah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a movie about self-torture to save yourself is kind of ridiculous, the whole notion of it. It's definitely like... That's definitely for like... what do they call it? Masochist? Sadist? It's like a sadist movie. And I'm not a sadist, to be honest. Here's Solemn Simulacrum. So, you know, I can watch those movies, but it's not that enjoyable deep down because it's like, he's just a creepy bad guy. Here's Dragon. I'm more of the, I like the movies where it's like, you know, oh, possession and crazy stuff like that. I like the possession movies. Those are really fun. Here we are. War Doctor, Davros. Maybe part of the fun is because I was raised Catholic. So, you know, a lot of the times they'll use Catholic, you know, they'll use like Catholic art styles and popes and nuns. Like there's an actual scary movie called The Nun. You know what I'm saying? They love using old Catholic stuff to try and scare people. And, you know, having formerly been Catholic, that just works for me for me to enjoy. I go, yeah, scare me with that nun shit. Exorcism movies are when I watched the first Exorcism movie, that was another one. I was with a different girlfriend at the time. It was the same one who was really freaked out by paranormal activity. And she had never seen anything like The Exorcism. And neither had I, to be honest. But she was so shaken up by it, she like couldn't handle it for a while. And I do remember she actually cried after watching it for a little while. Here's Run for Your Life. We had to like go for a walk in the daylight or something like that for her to feel better. She's like, I had to take her walking. She had to go walking with me so she felt safe. The Master multiplied. But, you know, I watched The Exorcist a second time later in life, and I realized, wow, this is kind of like super not scary. It's just old, outdated, you know, tricks for the movie. Here's Beast, Deathless Prince. Inspiring refrain. Hostile was so blanked up. Hostile, yeah, everyone talks about Hostile in this stream. I swear to God, if we bring up the subject of scary movies, which I suppose now is the correct time to bring up scary movies because we're getting close to Halloween. It is, we're partway through September. But, and you're seeing Halloween stuff go up everywhere. But yeah, Hostile it wasn't just about gore. It was just that idea of being the victim of such a predatory system or predatory situation. It's like crazy. The 12th Doctor. Here we are. The Cyber Controller. But yeah, I'd have to say the movie that scared me the very most was Paranormal Activity #1. I watched Paranormal Activity #2 and it just didn't have the same effect. I was like, all right, I get it. Paranormal Activity #1, the lost and found footage. It was a new idea. I'd never seen anything like that before. It was very slow moving. It was like, meh. I think if I watched it now, it wouldn't affect me at all. I'd be like, dumb. Clara Oswald. I should make Karis watch Paranormal Activity again with the lights off. Here we are. Wound Reflection. I just don't think it would work the second time around. Here's K9 Mark 1. Yashmin Khan. Human Detective. And Fish. Alright. Scariest movie I saw was Human Centipede. The Human Centipede iPad. That one was pretty good. Hold on, Kyle. I believe in you. I can eat the vanilla paste or the cuttlefish. Bro, I watched some real effed up movies that I heard about, and I can't remember the names of them. The Human Centipede. Don't go into creepy old guys' houses, ever. Here's Missy. The Third Doctor. Wedding Ring. Yeah, that movie was depressing. That movie had a depressing ending. Here we are. I guess that's just how it is, though. Alright, and the Fifth Doctor. Mr. Watch Tusk, Missy Fabulous, Hellraiser is good, Lord of Salem was pretty dope. Here's the Master Gallifrey's End. Horizon Canopy. Oh. Time Beetle. Wow, this is really shiny. The Master Formed Anew. And the 8th Doctor. Wow. Okay, Doctor number 8. Alright. Ba-bum, ba-scooby-dum. Oh, man, you got 2 packs left, not 1 pack. The freeway part still gets me if I'm next to a big log truck. What? Okay. I have not kept up with scary movies ever since I kind of gave up watching them with Karis. It really does just mess her up too much. She's a very sensitive person. Here it is. She does a thing when she sleeps. She easily startles when she sleeps. She thinks, like, if I come into the room, she's like, you're a monster. So she has, like, this thing going on. It's a really fascinating thing to observe, where when she's sleeping, the line between sleep, imagination, and reality is real thin. And so I can walk into the room, and she can think I'm, like, a burglar. She can think I'm, like, a scary monster. And she will just straight up, like, freak out if I walk into the room while she's sleeping, right? And it's really, really fascinating because it makes me think her imagination must feel so real sometimes, you know? And then for me, it's very much the opposite. Like, the line between what's real and what's fake is real thick line. Like, I can just, nope, all that's fake, you know? I can go walk in a dark, scary room and not feel much scariness from it. But if she had to go walk in a dark, scary room, she'd be like, there's a monster in here trying to eat me. So that's a thing for humans. Humans have varying degrees of like reality perception, where it's like your brain runs really wild with your imagination, you know, anticipating what could be, or you just go, nope, throw all of that out. I know what it is. And people just have different, you know, experiences perceiving the world. And so, yeah, I just noticed that. Also, how we fall asleep is very different. So for me, I go to sleep, I like snap into sleep, I snap back out of the sleep, and it's really clear and obvious. But when she goes to sleep, it's kind of like this slow sort of descent into the sleep, right? Where she's like almost sleepwalking in a way, right? Like she's almost awake, but she's not really there. So she sleeps very different from me. And that all must be not a coincidence. I think it's all related. And I think that's how it works for some people. Some people nearly sleepwalk or do sleepwalk. We are. The Wedding of River Song. Sinister, The Conjuring. Any scary stories? Yeah, one time one of the girls I was dating told me she missed her period. And my knees went shaky because I was only 18. But it turned out she was not pregnant. Everything was good. Never had that happen to me before. I never had that fear of a baby at the wrong time. That was the scariest, perhaps. Rose Tyler. Now, if you told me I was going to be a dad, I'd be like, oh, okay. You're just not ready at 18. I had nothing. Now I'm ready. There we go. All right. The Babadook. Yeah, that's probably the scariest story I can think of. That baby would be 25 today. The scary story. Well, I mean, unplanned pregnancy with a girl you're not sure you're going to be with. And by the way, I'm not with her anymore. So that is scary because it's like it's like you've dramatically changed the course of your life. And yeah, I might not have ever been with Karis as a result. Who knows what would have happened. But yeah, it is pretty scary. Yeah, I was at work and I remember like getting gut punched. I missed my period. I was still Catholic at the time, by the way. So I was like, no, this can't be it, man. I can't have accidentally gotten a girl pregnant. Catholic. Not married to her. What would her... I would have to tell her dad? Yeah, I got your daughter pregnant. Every dad's worst nightmare. There we go. Oops. Hope I'm a good father at the age of 18. I don't know, back in the day, they probably did have babies at 18 and all, but it's a bit of a different society now. Things are a little bit different. All right, Frostmoth. Yeah, I was not ready. I had all these plans to, like, go to school and everything. There we go. I didn't have plans to stay at, like, a Target or Walmart or any job like that. I was like, no, I'm going to school, man. I'm going to get smart. I'm going to get a good paying job. Jennifer, yep. 2 more packs. You got it, Jen. All right. How old was she? We were the same age. I was 18. She was 18. Ta-da! She was really cute. I was learning a lot about myself. I was learning how to date, learning how to talk to girls. I didn't get to do that in public school. And she was learning about my penis. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Let's see what we got. Instant serialized card. All right. Mister was 18. She was 45. Yeah. Here's Island. Hey, that's Manuel Macron's thing, not my thing. Okay, the Dalek Emperor. I don't think you got anything to worry about there, Jen, because it's not a heavy line right now. Displaced dinosaurs. Public school, haha. Oh, man, I got to fold my leg under me or something. Ugh, too much sitting lately. You ever sat on your butt too much and, like, your butt gets tired? Here's Frostboil Snarl. All right. Storm-carved coast. Now, I grew up in a Catholic family in a tiny home where everyone was crammed into the same... I had, like, 5 brothers in one room, all crammed together. Everything you did was, like, everyone was watching you with a magnifying glass. I did not get to date girls or make out or any of that stuff. And so when I left home... I got to do that stuff. And it was really crazy. I actually remember the first time I grabbed a girl's boob. It was like insane. It like blew my mind. I was like, oh, my head was blowing up. Sarah Jane Smith, the 13th Doctor. Woo! All right. This was the doctor that made my wife stop watching Doctor Who. She was really offended. She's like, no, Doctor Who is a guy. She was so mad about it. Here we go. Did you use your hand to kiss on? Oh, practice kissing? No. You're funny, dude. There we go. All right. Planes. Planes, trains, automobile. I remember the first time I got naked and did the worm. It was me and the girl were hanging out on Valentine's Day. And she's like, all right, we can kind of get, touchy-feely. but everyone's clothing stays on, right, all the way. That did not happen. But it's not my fault. She didn't want to wear her clothing. That was the deal. She's like, nah, clothing's coming off, I guess. I was like, all right. Gallifrey stands. Oh, man, that was a long time ago if you think about it. Now, 17 years later. Yeah, those were some really exciting times. Lava Claw reaches. Fetus deletus. Mister used a mannequin. She needed more feedback. Did you twist the nipple like a radio knob? Here's fetid pools. Well, you know, it's like you knew what a boob was, but you never had permission to touch one before, right? Like just openly touch a boob. And it's like the moment you get that permission and the moment you do it, you've crossed some sort of real line out of immaturity into maturity. That's why I think all young people need to have a good sexual experience at some point soon in life, so that they can kind of grow up a little bit. So if you're like a 30-year-old virgin, you're not done growing up. You've missed out on a vital memory and experience in life that kind of grows you up a bit. Jennifer Yap. Jen, I have more Doctor Who. Just letting you know that for tomorrow, or what time is it? For tomorrow, I suppose. Yeah, we have more Doctor Who. All right. That was the day Mister became a man. That was the day I became a man. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Because I came out of that, I felt like I was floating on air, first of all, by the way. I never felt that in my head before. Yeah, I came out of the room and I was like floating on air. I was like high as a kite. And all I'd done is gotten sexual. And yeah, it was just so crazy. And then I just felt like twice as mature. Maturity level jumped so hard that day. I was like a different person at work. There you are. All right. So if you're going through life and you are not having a relationship with another human of that type of sexual nature, you need to go get into a romance and get yourself hooked up with somebody and, you know, go do the human biological thing. That's what humans are meant to do. That's why you got those bits and pieces. Man, I miss my younger days. Mister was squeezing the blouse clowns. She needed more feedback. The 13th Doctor ratings were so low, the show was almost canceled. A British icon funded by the BBC getting canceled would have been catastrophic. Yeah, Karis, she watched a couple episodes and she said, I just can't do it. I was grabbing a fat butt at like 13. He's talking about his own butt. Mister sounds like a super sloppy kisser. Roaches, I was learning how to tongue kiss girls in the 5th grade. We had no idea what we were doing. Oh yeah, my first girlfriend was 6th grade. We would make out and grab each other on the street corner. Yeah, I didn't do anything like that. I had like homeschool friends at the Homeschool Association, cute girls and all, but we were watched pretty carefully by the chaperones and they didn't want any funny business at all. They were really clear about it too. It was like the boys and the girls stay separated. And so there was kind of this understanding amongst the guys, you don't go near the girls. You talk to the girls, you hang out with them, but, you know, you don't take them away to like a corner by yourself. You'll get in tons of trouble. Just go to a hooer house. Has the Ampharos sold? Which Ampharos? I don't know which Ampharos he's referring to. Even to this day, you can tell when someone got laid the night before because they're happy to be at work. The collector, Mister was practicing on his classmates. Y'all were a couple of torta pounders. Yeah, I'm sure you all have, you know, stories and experience you can share that were special, but that was mine. And, yeah, so it was Valentine's night, and she's like, all right, we're going to have like a heavy makeout session, but here's the rules. She was setting the rules, not me. It was kind of fascinating because I didn't really have any rules, but she didn't know I was not interested in having sex with her that night. I was Catholic. I really believed in getting married and then getting sex, right? So I was all in on the Catholicism. I was a Catholic and I followed the rules. So she didn't know. She didn't have to tell me that stuff. But, you know, so I think she was almost telling herself those rules. That we're getting naughty, but not that naughty. We don't cross a line. And then I don't remember all the details, but there's this point where all the clothing came off. So it was pretty obvious that the whole willpower situation did not work. And I'm probably like 90% confident she made the first move because, again, I was Catholic. I wasn't going to do it. And there was no contraceptives involved because, of course, there wasn't, because I was Catholic and because we weren't going to have sex. And that was my first time, and it was her first time, too, actually, to tell you the truth. And it was a pretty powerful memory. It was pretty crazy. Rule number 1, you do not talk about Fight Club. She was your social experiment, mister. Mr. Clap Them Cheeks. Yeah, something like that. It was pretty interesting. We were so young. I was so young. My physical body was so young. It's kind of fascinating to think about. After my first boobie, I was chilling. Exactly. So there's almost like this chilling effect to your mental state. Like it just, okay, I'm calm. I'm chill now. But before that, you might have been more wound up and crazy or something. I don't know how to describe it. But you know what I mean. You know, like childish almost. And yeah, that's why it's so important. You know, if you're a guy and you're having trouble getting into a sexual relationship, you better go to just whatever it is, Denmark, and hit up that red light district and get it over with so that you can move on to acting more confident about sexuality. My opinion, I don't know if that's great advice. It might not be, in fact. But, you know, you see those groups of guys where they'll take their friend who's a virgin out to the red light district and be like, oh, he's losing his virginity tonight, no matter what. And he'll come back out and they'll all like cheer for him. It's really funny. But yeah, we treat sexuality with a lot of shame. We treat it with a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules and a lot of shame, but it's really not meant to be so unhealthy, or it's not meant to become like a mental disorder of anxiety either. You know what I mean? Which I think it does. I think that does happen, especially for people of more of a religious leaning, where they experience feelings of disgust and feelings of, you know, order and disgust. If those trigger really easy in you, then yeah, sex becomes like this thing that's meant to be heavily regulated. All right, guys. Well, I think we're ready to wrap up for the night. It is 3:50 a.m. We had a nice Sunday stream, not too long, about 3.5 hours. This stream brought to you by Jennifer Yap. She was going real deep on those magic cards. Thank you so much, Jen. And thank you everyone else for participating. I'm going to hop off. We'll be back on for the Monday daytime stream. See you later. See you later, guys.